Bruh, are we live, bruh? Are we live, bruh? I think I'm live right now. Let me make sure I'm live right now. I know the title not right. Somebody hating on me, man. I know the title not right. I gotta switch it. I gotta switch the title because my restream fucked up. Are we live? Hold on. I don't know if we live or not. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. I gotta do a sound test. I gotta do a sound test.
You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind.
I gotta do a sound
like
test.
Shine like this in a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the
Let me change title.
wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a
hold on. I still can't hear it. I still can't hear it. Hold on, I still can't hear it. Let me see.
You fed or what? New op pack in the air, this gas or what? He'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas him up.
Oh, fuck. I still can't hear it. Fuck. I still can't hear it. Hold on, let me see.
Bitch, fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Most of their ass got hit in the head. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Most of their ass got hit in the head, bitch.
Hey, hold on. Wait a fucking minute. What the shit? Y'all smell that? That's that new strand. That's that Jimbo. That shit stank. Ew. That shit stank. Ew. Okay. I'm blowing on Jimbo. All right. Pause. Unpause. Play. Goddammit. PlayStation. Man, you know what, y'all? I had an unreasonably good day. You know, I woke up well rested today on this here good day. I said, let me check. For some reason, I felt like something was gonna happen today by way of something. I just didn't know. I promise I can't make this shit up, y'all. Actually, I woke up kind of bummed out. You know, I was reading Lies of P, a game I'm playing right now, got patched. I wasn't too much feeling the news. Played it after that. I was still. Hey, listen, they might need to patch that motherfucker again. They didn't make it too easy. They didn't, not yet. But yeah, I'm like, some news gotta come out. You know, Damian Lillard get fucking traded finally. You know, we've had 6 months of Damian Lillard trade rumors. I was tired of seeing this shit, right? 6 months of him flirting with the Heat just for him to go to the Bucks. Shit crazy. You know, like I said, playing Lies of P, man, getting ready to go to the gym. And then I get news about gym. I didn't even think about that. I'm like, all right, just be the Lies of P, boss. Let me get up, go to the gym. I go into the Discord. They said Jim gone. They said Jim is already gone, Jack Move. I said, yeah, I'm going to the, no, Jim gone. I'm like, Jim gone? You speaking like Yoda out this bitch. What you talking about? Jim Ryan. Oh, shit. What? Oh, shit. Hey, man, listen, bro. I ain't got too much to say, man. You know what I mean? I feel vindicated. I feel vindicated right now. Because apparently, Big Jimbo Ryan is stepping down at PlayStation. Now, usually I wouldn't speak on no shit like this because I really don't be caring for real. But, I care about this. I care about this a lot, okay? I didn't even read the official statement. I was just, you know, that shit was so strong. I was just puffing on it, bro. I was like, you know, I'm puffing on strong, bro. Let me go read the official statement, actually. Can I pull this up on my stream, bro? I hope I don't pull up no crazy shit. Let me see. We gonna read what's going on, bro. Let me see. But yeah, man, somebody hating on me, bro. My whole shit is fucked off right now. I tried to get on Restream. My Restream is locked up. I can't sign in. I couldn't change the title of the stream. Somebody hating on Whack Move, man, but it's cool. It's cool, bro. But good old Jason Schreier, you know. Internet darling Jason Schreier, great guy. I've talked to him numerous times. It says, breaking. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan is stepping down. Two sources tell Bloomberg News. Wow, okay. Then it says, Ryan will officially step down in March of 2024. Hiroki Totoki, first of all, let me say this, right? Now, I'm not a gambling man, but if I had to bet, that sounds like an Asian person, right? So I'm glad to see PlayStation going back to their roots, man. You know, this is a Japanese company, so putting a Japanese person back in a position like this, I think it's a good idea personally. I don't think he's gonna be the permanent person, but we'll see, right? But and the name rhyme, I fuck with it. Hiroki Totoki, it roll off the tongue right there. So it says President COO CFO of Sony Group Corp will become chairman now and interim CEO on April 1st. Hey, no fooling, okay? No fooling, all right? Where he will help find a successor to run PlayStation. God have mercy. Listen, brothers. Listen, I just want to talk to y'all real quick, brothers, sisters, they, them, whatever you identify as, right? Today, I can confidently identify as a PlayStation fan again, okay? I'm feeling real high steppish at this motherfucker, okay? Hey, man, listen. I'm kind of speechless, bro. You ever been taken aback by something? You ever been speechless about something? I'm speechless right now, okay? I'm speechless right now. You know, to quote Meek Mill, y'all just heard it, man. I used to pray for times like this. You know what I mean? The past 3 or 4 years, I've been praying for times like this. This is one of the happiest days of my fucking life. You know what I mean? The only thing that could top this is probably like becoming a father, right? And I don't get no bitches, so that probably never happened. So, as far as I stand right now, right? This is the happiest day of my goddamn life, okay? For the past 3-4 years, I've been saying, please fire that fathead motherfucker Phil Spencer. God damn it. See, I'm so fucked up right now. This ain't got nothing to do with Phil Spencer. They both got big ass heads and Herman Hulst. Fire big head ass Jim Ryan, fat head ass Herman Hulst. Get these motherfuckers the fuck up out of PlayStation, okay? Now, one foot that fell already, right? We need that other one. I still don't like Herman Hulst like that, right? But I'm gonna say this though, man. R.I.P. Bozo, you won't be missed. And the thing about it, bro, to be honest, bro. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna miss Jim Ryan, bro. He did give us, you know, let's run down this highlight reel as far as being head of PlayStation. Let's see here. First act of business. He demoted Shuhei Yoshida, leader of Worldwide, you know, the head of Worldwide Studios. He demoted him to leader of the indie division, which he ain't been doing shit in that position. And where's the checks and balances over there? Shuhei ain't did a lick of fucking work. He been tweeting out pictures of him holding fucking dick puppets and eating cheeseburgers. He don't do no goddamn work no more, but that's neither here nor there. You know what? I ain't even got nothing to complain about right now. So that he demote him, and then another guy over in the Asian department of Sony, one of the higher ranking officials, he just quits midday randomly. It sends out that he's resigning. He pushed Sean Layden out of the company. I remember that. What else has he done, man? He just has a myriad of highlight reels, man. You know, he said games weren't possible. Games were only possible due to the power of the PS5, and then shortly thereafter announced them for the PS4. He said PS5 games can only be played with a DualSense controller, and then put those same games on PS4 and they can be played with a DualShock 4. Widgetry at work, right? And then, you know what else is crazy? If you remote play your PS5 on a PC, you can play PS5 native games with a DualShock 4. It's crazy how that works, right? Almost magical, as it were. Right? Ain't that crazy? Let's see, what else did he do? Secrecy, you know, listen, we don't know what the fuck going on at PlayStation, except, you know, Jimbo fucking fathead, we don't know what the fuck going on. I've been asking for years, and I've been getting ridiculed. JackMove, you're complaining for no reason, JackMove, you're overreacting, JackMove, Jim Ryan's a great businessman, JackMove, he's doing the good job, JackMove, nothing, you know, what do you say, PlayStation doing better than they ever have before. They're doing better than they ever have before, JackMove. And I'm like, well, brother, that's cool and all, but we getting less games and we're paying more for less. And I don't, as a consumer, I don't really like you know, but I was told to shut my goddamn mouth. I'm whining, I'm complaining. People still mad at me. I get hate comments every fucking day of my life because I want PlayStation to do better. Shit is crazy, bro. Oh my God, I'm ecstatic right now. I can't even control myself, bro. I'm just, fuck. I feel like I came on myself, bro. I'm about to beat my shit after this, bro. Real talk. Bro, what else has he done? I'm trying to think. Oh, this is another thing. Broken Games HDR, right? Y'all know him. Kenneth. He on the timeline on Twitter talking about if you rating Jim Ryan based on the games he released under his tenure, you can't say he did a bad job. Okay, listen to what I just said. I'm gonna give y'all two situations. I'm gonna give y'all two things BG has said himself, right? Check this out. If you rate Jim Ryan on the games he greenlit and put out, you can't say he did a bad job, right? But BG will also tell you that games are taking longer and longer to develop, right? What do you mean, Jack Move? What are you getting at? If both of those are the case, which they both aren't the case, if games are taking longer and longer to develop, that means Jim Ryan did not greenlit none of the games that's coming out right now. All these games have taken over 4 years to make. Jim Ryan was not in head of PlayStation when these games were fucking greenlit. Give Sean Layden the credit for these goddamn games. And Shuhei bitch-ass Yoshida. That's how that work. That's how that work, brother. He didn't... You know what games he greenlit, brother? The game by Devotion Game, what was it? Deviation Games. You know the developer that they funded, and they ended up delaying or canceling the game completely and firing over 90 of their employees before they even got off the ground. That's what he greenlit. What else he green? He probably green like Factions 2, a game that's been delayed indefinitely. We just celebrated The Last of Us Day with some goddamn pastel artwork and some fucking draws with dick holes in them. Ain't that what Ellie were draws with dick holes in them? So that's what he greenlit. What else did he greenlight? A fucking trailer where you in a spaceship and you're playing with a fucking ham sandwich. And I ain't even talking about Starfield. I'm talking about Concord, baby. Jackmo, what's Concord? Nigga, I don't know. I do not know, brother. I don't know. He also greenlit buying a fucking third-party developer for over $3 billion. And as soon as they get acquired, they said, yeah, we with y'all, but we ain't with y'all. We want to operate independently. We don't want to be known as a PlayStation studio. Huh? Do you make games, brother? You do? Are you owned by PlayStation, brother? You are? But you're not a PlayStation studio. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Then these punk ass niggas came in and delayed all the games they was cooking. Let us cook. Let us cook. They cooking like Russell Wilson right now, okay? No 2-point conversion out this motherfucker. The cooking's gone bad. The kitchen is on fire. The kitchen been on fire for 3 or 4 fucking years. And y'all niggas is like that mean. Everything's fine, Jack Move. The games are coming, Jack Move. We had the greatest 3 years of launch ever, Jack Move. Then I ask you, well, good brother, that might be fine and true. What's coming up the next 3 years? That don't matter, Jack Move. They're making more money than ever, Jack Move. More money than ever, Jack Move. More money than ever. Putting out the least amount of games than ever. We ain't gonna talk about that though, right? The lowest rated. I remember in PS3, it was commonplace for a Sony game to get, a 90, 91, 90, 93, okay? Now, the ceiling for a PlayStation game on Metacritic is 88, 89. What happened, baby? What happened? When you look at a game like The Last of Us Part 2, right, which was greenlit by Sean Layden, he actually is the one that announced the game at PlayStation Experience, I want to say 2017. You remember PlayStation Experience event they had by gamers, for gamers, where you could fly out and talk to developers, you could talk to executives, you could rub shoulders with these guys, play the latest and greatest upcoming games, just a whole community event conjugate with the fucking community, right? Build lifelong friendship. Y'all remember the PlayStation Experience? Y'all remember that? I do. But that was Sean Layden, though. That was Andrew House and them boys. That was Gio Corsi. That was Adam Boys. Oh, I remember. I'll never forget them names. As far as I'm concerned, nigga, they jerseys hung up right now. Them niggas is enshrined in my mind. They is what made PlayStation great. You remember only on PlayStation? I remember that shit, man. Only on PlayStation. They used to really hold weight now. They used to really hold weight. Now, I say shit like, this game is coming out everywhere except PlayStation. It's only not on PlayStation, okay? So, I say all that to say this. I don't want to say, you know what? I can't say what I want to say. Because I'm trying to keep them getting banned. I lost my train of thought because I almost said, I almost got the, it was about to be 2-pack watches at this motherfucker. We was about to, they about to put me in a fronto at this bitch. I was about to be out of here, brother. Man, I'm just, hey man, it's a good day, bro. Can't nothing take my spirit, bro. I'm doing good, bro. Had a decent day at the gym. Had a tasty burger afterwards. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing great, man. Y'all know who ain't doing great right now? It's Jim Ryan. They got that nigga the fuck up out of here. Another thing about Jim Ryan, what else did he do? He started putting games on PC. Now, I'm not here to say that games would have never came to PC if Sean Layden would have stayed. They might have, but see, y'all want to put everything on this man's jacket, right? Y'all want to give him all these accolades. Give him them accolades too. He put games on PC. Pretty much, and this is a point of contention, but as far as I'm concerned, it devalued the brand. I'm sorry, it did. Now, granted, games do still sell on PlayStation, but to me, it devalued the fucking brand, okay? It is what it is. We've already been over this shit, okay? What else did this bitch-ass motherfucker do? I'm trying to think, bro. It was just so much great moves that he did, bro. I'm lost right now. What else did Jim Ryan do, y'all? Did he do anything else I need to talk about? Oh, Gio Corsi, the guy who made sure the Vita got indies. He did. Adam Boyes was over third-party relations, you know. I don't know if Shuhei wasn't paying attention when they was working, and like, let me not complain, though. PlayStation Portal. Oh, PlayStation Portal. Great fucking invention, you know. Especially when, you know, your user base is clamoring for a native handheld and play the game. Come out with a remote play only device. You know what? Great fucking, he redid PS Plus, you know, combined the services and took away. It was so dope how he did this shit, right? This is what I'm saying, though, right? It's like magic with this shit, right? You have a service with all these games, right? How many games was in PS Plus before it got merged? Probably about 400, 500, something like that. He takes out, a large chunk of the games that were on PS3, merges them together, raises the price, and then say, hey, guys, we're bringing these games out on but this is where the shit get wicked, right? Them games was already on the service. They was already on the service that you took them away from, but then you add them back to add value. But that value was already, you see how that worked? See, that's some wicked shit right there. It remind me of back in the day when like Circuit City would have a sale, but then you go in and the sale price be more like the shit'll be cheaper at Best Buy regular price, right? But at Circuit City it's on sale, right? Oh, it's deep discount. But the sale price is more than you see what I'm saying? That trickeration is crazy. You know where Circuit City at right now? You know where they at right now? Jim Ryan and that motherfucker right now, okay? They in the same place. In the dirt, okay? It's a reason for that. Oh my God. What else, man? What else? I think I'm about to get up out of here, bro. I'm about to have a fucking conniption fit. Hold on, let me read some of these donations real quick, y'all, before I forget. Good day, though, man. Good fucking day, bro. I didn't expect this, bro. I did not expect it, bro. But I do appreciate it. Let me see here, y'all. I'm going to read some of these donations real quick, man. Type up some more shit old buddy did, man, before I get up out of here, bro. WizKid Mitri, he sent 1,000 bits. He said, always giving me a laugh, man. Your dream has come true. Absolutely. Vic Floor said, what up, blood? Have a thick, fat, juicy, engorged corn dog on me. Made a news of Big Jim stepping down. Make it taste all that much sweeter. All the much sweeter. Yes, sir. Love a good corn dog. Tavares Perry said, what does this mean for the future of PlayStation? Hit the road, Jim, and don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jim, and don't you come back no more. Yeah, what does this mean? Now, that's another thing. People saying, well, don't get too happy, guys, because the next guy that comes in may be worse than Jim Ryan, okay? I hate to break the news. Who gonna break the news to him? Who gonna break the news to him? It ain't literally, like I said, the bar is in hell, okay? You can't get no worse than Jim Ryan, bro. They could put a fucking dead corpse in a fucking throne room and say that's the leader of PlayStation, and we would get a better product. I'm sorry. It just is what it is, okay? Jim Ryan is a great businessman, but he's also very anti-consumer, right? He cutthroat. That's how you gotta be in the business world, right? Most people don't become successful by, playing nice. You see how this working out for Philly Spence. But I feel like it's a happy medium, right? I just feel like it's a happy medium, man. I really do, man. There's no reason that PlayStation is running the way they are right now. Just with the transparency alone, right? They always say, let us cook. Well, shit, can we peek in the pot, motherfucker? Like, damn. What if you cooking some shit I don't want to eat for real? I'm a picky eater. Even though I'm fat, I'm a picky eater, man. Can I peek in the pot? You said you give me a... It's crazy, right? Naughty Dog. Let me talk to Naughty Dog. It's crazy how Naughty Dog give us a picture. They tried to let her peek. They tried to let her peek a little bit. They gave us a picture and said, well, tune in next year, guys, for some exciting news on Faction 2. We assure you, you'll love what we got cooking up. We're chefing it up. We're cooking it up, right? All right, cool. Say less. I'm happy. Then they show us another dry-ass concept art. And when I saw that, I said, surely, right? Surely that's not what they hyped up for fucking 7 months, right? Another fucking concept art that you could have showed us last time, but like, can I get like a 10-second clip? Can I get a sound clip from the first game on a black screen so I can think y'all got that motherfucker cooking up? Like, fuckers down! They're coming right for it! Like, can I... Anything, bro. I need some help. I just need Last of Us sound effects. Can you get a clicker cackling? Well, sound like Jim Ryan suck a dick. I did do something, bro. Something. You bringing out fucking... No, man. This shit is crazy. You know what? I'm not supposed to be complaining. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try not to complain. I'm gonna try not to complain until April Fool Day. Cause then when old buddy take over, what the name? Hitoki Kokoki? What the name is? I forgot already. Hitoki Kokoki? That don't sound right. Hitachi Hibachi? Whatever the fuck this nigga name is, okay? Respectfully. He can't be no worse than Jim Ryan, bro. He can't be no worse. How can you be worse than a nigga that didn't bring out no games? How can you be worse than a nigga that didn't bring out no games? I don't think this nigga signed off on a single game that has released, okay? But I am looking forward to Spider-Man 2. What's the tagline for Spider-Man 2? Heal the world or some shit? With this move today, I feel like PlayStation has moved one step forward in healing the world, man. Oh, yeah, I remember what I meant to say. Because I was playing Liza P, right? Y'all know Liza P is about Pinocchio and shit like that. And the tagline for Liza P is, lie or die. And one of the mechanics is, the more you lie, the better your situation is, right? So maybe that's what Jimbo was on, right? Maybe that, lying Jim Ryan, man. Maybe that was the type time he was on. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe that was what type of, like, if I lie to these motherfuckers. And that's another thing, though, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, hindsight is 2020. Maybe he should have lied all those years, because no matter what this goofy British bastard said, you dumb nigga sat there and took it. I would have lied too. I just thought about it. I would have lied too. I don't even like lying. I would have lied too. Cause you, let me not say that. Let me not say that, man. Yeah, man. Y'all wouldn't have argued with it. You know what I mean? Y'all was cool. Let me reel it back, man. I want my channel tomorrow, man. Let me reel it back, man. I'm going crazy. Yeah, man. Y'all would have agreed with it too, man. And I don't think that y'all should have agreed with it. I disagree vehemently. Okay. Yeah. Let me calm the fuck down, man. I just thought about it. I was gonna say something crazy. All right. Let's see here. Hold on, man. We got some new shit, man. We said, Legend Live said, get that bozo out of here. Alex PSX says, all the employees popping bottles right now. Keep on dreaming. Ballin' Harder said, hope that gas focus, games and service focus goes with that. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't repeat that, brother. Come on, man. He said, I hope that games as a service focus goes with that lying, and then I can't, it's a redacted word at the end that I can't really repeat right now. Hindsight with Hustle says, in the dirt in my Gucci Mane voice. Yeah, man, that shit is strong, brother. That shit is strong, brother. I might have to get put on a goddamn iron lung. Got this bitch, nigga. That shit is potent, okay? Y'all know I was gonna go to I don't even smoke, bro. I ain't smoked since like 2012, but I was gonna go to the store, get like a cigar and shit. I was gonna have a whole spectacle going on. I decided against it, man. I was gonna go crazy tonight. I really was gonna go fucking crazy. But I was getting delayed, and then I was helping people do shit. You know, I had to fall back. I probably would have got banned tonight. If I would have streamed as soon as I got this news, I probably would be fucking deplatformed right now, okay? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Most of the games as a service is gonna flop. Absolutely. No doubt in my mind, most of them are gonna flop. But see, the thing is, brother, the way they doing it, what is it, 10? When you got 10 live service games, they really only need maybe like 3 of them to be successful. And I think they said that recently. You probably need like 3 of them to be successful, right? So you got Factions 2, which it's, as far as I'm concerned, is vaporware. They don't even have another picture. See, this is crazy, right? So on Last of Us Day, you got a picture of Bella Ramsey laying in some fucking some fucking fungus, but you ain't got a picture of Factions 2? What happened to all them fucking pictures and updates you had? None? Okay, cool. So that's vaporware. We ain't gonna even talk about that. Twisted Metal been rumored. See, this is the thing about Jim Ryan. You know what come with Jim Ryan? Rumors and speculation. Rumors is... Then Sony used to say we don't speak on rumors and speculation, but the past 3 or 4 years, that's all we got to speak on. And if it ain't rumors and speculation, it's probably a fucking lie. It's a goddamn lie. I remember watching a PS5... What was it? The PS5 showcase with Blaze 4K. We did a live reaction on the channel. They showed Horizon, God of War. This is the first time showing all this. I'm like, oh, yeah. Dope. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I'm like, okay, yeah, they cooking. It's good. Then after the showcase, they said, y'all heard these games coming to PS4? And I was like, Swaggy? What? Hell no. You bullshit. I had to double take, bro. Ain't no way these games couldn't say it can only be done with... Nah, you capping. You capping. You're joshing me. You're tugging my leg, okay? You're lying to me. And lo and behold, man. See, oh, I know what else Jim Ryan did. Jim Ryan rose the price again. I think the price of PS Plus has raised twice since he's been in charge of play. If not 3 times, I think it was 2 though. Raised the price to $80 with a lineup of let's see here. What was it? Saints Row Reboot, which has a 61 on Metacritic. Another game they put on there last month also had a 61 on Metacritic. And then there was one more game that had like a 30. It was something crazy. So you follow that up. See, that really instills confidence in me that you're going to increase the quality of the games given out monthly, which you said is why you're raising the price. Give me a game with a 61 on Metacritic. Thank you. 2 games actually with a 60. Yeah, that's a red score, isn't it? It's close to a red score, if not a red score, yeah. That really instills confidence in me that you're going to do the right thing by the consumer, of course. You follow that up. Speaking of that, Saints Row developer literally closed his doors the very next day. Crazy how that works, right? So you follow that up by putting in Farming Simulator 20, what was it, 22, 20? I don't know, a farming simulator game, and then Callisto Protocol, which a game, I actually enjoy Callisto Protocol, but it also has a horrible Metacritic. It probably has a horrible Metacritic, I don't even know, but that studio is also in danger of closing its fucking doors. So, once again, you know, what better way to emphasize the value proposition that you're offering by giving games that you literally can't get them games away. They was giving away Saints Row at launch and niggas still didn't play the game. I've had that game since launch and I still ain't played that. You cannot give that game away. And then what did they do? They gave that game away. See, probably the investors probably started to say, Jim, you got to get the fuck up out of here, brother. We gonna clean it up. We gonna make it look nice. You retire, you stepping away, right? That's what they always say. See, when you get in an affluent position, you know what I mean, and you're not black, they let you step away. If Jim Ryan was named Tyrone Jackson, hey, ain't no stepping away. They would have locked that nigga up. That nigga would have been in Pelican Bay fucking with them goddamn investors, man. That nigga, hey, he'll be doing a goddamn bid right now what he did to us. Facts. This shit is crazy. What BG say, man? I can't even see the comment section because my shit fucked up. What BG say? BG, brother, what you got to say about this, brother? Now, BG is a, I would say BG is a, what they call it? Dick sucker? Yeah, Jim Ryan dick sucker. That's what it is. Jim Ryan, BG been on Jim Ryan dick all fucking year, okay? Been glurping that motherfucker. Slang is fucking goddamn. You've been slurping that motherfucker, okay? This nigga make Miss Natural look like a goddamn rookie, nigga. Shit! Take it out your mouth, brother. Take it out your mouth. It's a reason he gone. It's a reason he gone. You was wrong. I was right. That's how that go. That's how that go. Where you at, brother? You need an invite, brother? You on the timeline capping for a nigga that just lost his job. Fuck wrong with you, man? we only talk about winners around here, baby. Fuck wrong with you, man? You capping for a nigga that got fired, okay? Now, this is what's crazy, right? Like I said, when your name Jim Ryan, you're a European guy, you can step away. You can step away, When your name Ime Udoka, they drag you over the coals before they let you go, nigga. What you did was unspeakable, okay? But when I can't say too much, man. Them people watching, all right? Them people watching. Hey, where PG at, man? He didn't get fired? Okay, cool. And I'm not streaming for revenue right now. You believe that? You believe that? Now you believe what Jim Ryan say? A nigga y'all affectionately call Lion Ryan, now he telling the truth? So it took him to lead a company for y'all to believe something he said. Y'all see how that worked? Yeah, he stepped away. All right. And they also said that Shuhei going from being over worldwide studios to indie dev relation talent. They said that was a lateral move. I got a swamp in my backyard. I want to say if you think that's a goddamn lateral move. So you went off from signing off on shit like God Award. Now he playing. Was it Jousting Friends? The game where it's a whole bunch of floppy, colorful dicks running around, and the premise of the game is to poke the dick with another dick. Wasn't he playing that? Didn't he have a picture holding a dick? I know I'm not tripping. He had a picture holding something crazy. I think it was a dick. Yeah. Should have put that motherfucker in his mouth. Listen. Let's see here. Where BG at, man? Let's talk to BG, bro. Let's talk to Broken Cheeks HDR, man. I can't even hear nothing. Let me see something, y'all. He gonna say, this is the thing, right? See, Jim Ryan was doing good by y'all, and then y'all didn't like the game.
Jack, why are you so
emotional? There you go. What's up, good? What's good, bro?
Why are you so emotional?
I'm not emotional. Well, I am emotional right now, BG. I have an emotion called, it's joy. I'm overjoyed right now, bro.
Jack, this is all theatrics, bro. You know for real. I know this is all theatrics. It is cool. But for real. You cannot actually look at the last 4 years and say Jim Ryan was a bad CEO. You can't say that.
Okay. Well, how about this?
Jack, let him know. Get that nigga. Kill him.
Hey, Butch, watch this. Let's run down a list, then, brother. Just name a couple of things that he did that you was fucking with. Let's go, or games or whatever. Go ahead.
See, and I'm gonna throw stuff out because you tell me, because y'all like to, I guess, remove credit. Y'all let me know what y'all give him credit for. Okay, so he put PlayStation games on PC. That's a positive. I know you think that's bad, but that's a positive.
If you Magic Johnson, that's a positive. Go ahead.
Putting PlayStation games on PC, that's a good thing, okay? He grew the PlayStation studios. Now, because during
he grew the studios?
Yeah, he acquired several studios, and
he also shut down several studios.
Which ones?
Nobody
gave a damn about?
Didn't he shut down Sony Japan, Pixel Opus, Deviation that they just funded and not gonna put no games out?
He didn't shut that. They didn't own Deviation. He shut down Japan
studios. They're fully. Are they not fully funding Deviation right now?
No, they were just funding that game. He shut.
Wait, that was the one. That was they were fully funding the game that they were making though. Yeah, that sounds.
Sure.
Well, anyway, go ahead.
And he does. Japan Studios has been an absolute disaster since the PS3. So y'all mad at him for shutting down a disaster?
You mean Japan Studio that developed Bloodborne? That Japan Studio?
Bro, that was the only positive thing they did in like 15 years. Bro, look how long they took. 10 years. They took 10 years to make what's that game called? With the
don't you like Gravity Rush?
I did.
That was a Japan Studios game.
Barely made any good, bro. Look at Japan Studios and what they made in their time, bro. They were a terrible studio. They took 10 years to make one game.
Okay, cool.
And
What else?
hold on. Nobody was buying their shit. So y'all mad at him for shutting down?
I'm not mad.
Okay, a studio that nobody was buying their games and they were barely making any games. And y'all was talking about y'all talking about output. There was damn near no studio that had a worse output than Japan Studios. That's a fact.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem with what you're saying, though, right? Now, I give you that, but on the same, if you're gonna give him credit for opening up 2 or 3 studios, you also gotta take away that same. It levels out, right? Because Japan Studio, whether you like their games or not, they were a proven developer. It might have took them a little time to make. They were proven. These other studios are not proven, and we don't know what the fuck they got going on.
They were struggling terribly
since
the PS3.
So they okay, cool. So Japan Studio was struggling terribly. Deviation Game, even though they don't own them, the game they funding, they laid off 90 people. I think the staff was 150. They laid off over half of their fucking staff. The game is indefinitely delayed or canceled. You don't.
That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do. Jim Ryan cannot lay off Deviation Studios.
Well, clearly
the studio themselves laid off.
I get that, but
that has nothing to do with them.
I'm not blaming him, but clearly the people that he entrusted to make a first party or a second party game for the PlayStation brand. So that's bad leadership, brother. If you a coach of a team and you put a nigga in the game, you a soccer coach, right? You put a nigga in the game and he just starts scoring on his own goal. You made a bad decision.
Jack, you realize every PlayStation studio head of studios has done that. Everyone. Did you forget about PlayStation had a deal with Rockstar to make a game called Agent? Where's Agent?
I remember that.
Okay, so that's something that every CEO encounters. That wasn't a Jim Ryan thing.
So this is my overall point. I can't give you that he's opened and widened the brand by way of studios. I don't agree with that. But what's your other points, brother?
Bro, no, I was asking you, but he purchased several, like 2 support studios. Bungie,
awesome support. Where's the support at?
They're helping the studios make games. You know, the ones that you complain about are taking long. He bought several studios.
Okay, cool. That's dope. But my question is,
Housemarque, which you love. Bungie,
I love Housemarque. So, but we going back to the support studio. What are they supporting?
The games, the development. Games.
What games?
Jack, are you gonna really be dense and act like these support studios aren't working on games?
No. I know.
Okay, Jack. For example, Valkyrie Studios. I think it's called Valkyrie.
Okay,
they
cool.
assist Sony Santa Monica with the games they make. For example, God of War Ragnarok and the next project that they working on that we don't know of, but we've heard certain things about.
See, everything you're saying right now is a hypothetical, right? We don't know not only do we not know what the name of the games is, we don't know who developing most of these motherfuckers. We don't know nothing. So I'm not giving him credit for something we don't know about, brother. I can't do that.
Okay, here's the thing, Jack. That's cool, right? I can understand that you want more communication, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But you can't act like somebody's a bad CEO because of something they did not announce. Not because they didn't make something, but because it's not announced. That doesn't make sense. That's not.
This is the problem. This is the problem, though. This is the fundamental flaw in your argument. If you would allow me, not only are they not talking about anything and they're not releasing anything, but you do realize by the time anything he's greenlit comes out, this man is long gone. He literally got in and left before anything he signed off on came out. How is that good, bro?
Okay.
How is that good?
I can't, but hold on. I can't say, oh, he made a bad decision when those products aren't out yet.
Okay. So you're right. I can't count that as a negative, correct?
Sure.
So that means you can't count it as a positive, correct?
Sure. I'm okay.
Well, okay. Then what's next? Then what's next?
But here's the thing. Y'all's statement is that he was bad. That doesn't make any sense.
See, okay. So
That's
this is
the
why
part that doesn't make sense. You cannot say he did a bad job objectively.
this is the problem though, right? Other people like the Andrew Houses or anybody you can name that used to fuck with PlayStation. You can't say the same thing that they was in office, I guess you'll say 4 or 5 years, and nothing fucking came out of note. You can't say that about nobody else at all. You might can't say that about Phil Spencer if we being real. And that's crazy.
Jack, the games that those CEOs that you're talking about were making, it would be pretty much the same case. If they only stayed 4 years, the games that would be greenlit under them wouldn't come out in those 4 years. I
don't know if that's true though.
Jack, come on.
You yourself has been on record as saying that games take longer to develop, right? So if we go back to 2011 where games had a 2-3 year turnaround, I think that they definitely signed off on some shit that came out within.
Sure, that was back in 2011. I can't remember where Sean Layden came in, but if we're talking about,
I don't know.
If we're talking about the Horizons, the God, these games took at least 5 years to make. 4 or 5 years. We know that.
All right. So what else you got? What else did Jim Ryan do that just got your fucking panties in a bunch right now that you upset? What else?
Right. The thing is, y'all are making it out to be like, oh, I think Jim Ryan was like the best CEO. I'm not saying that. I'm saying y'all have gone to the extreme, making it seem like he was bad. That's the part where that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: what other CEO have you stayed up past your bedtime to defend on YouTube, brother?
It's 9:30, sir. I came from work at 6.
You usually in the bed by this time, good brother. What other CEOs have you got on the internet past your bedtime to defend like this, good brother?
See, this is what I love. When you call a spade, when you call a fact,
a ball, and a strike. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah,
you see, that's all I'm
Hickey,
doing.
Was it Hickey bruiser scars? What's the shit? What's the shit? I don't know, man.
And that's all my thing is, brother. Y'all get a little bit too extreme and y'all get dramatic and start to exaggerate. When he took over from Sean Layden, right? PlayStation, I guess you can say from a business standpoint, was quote unquote on top, the market leader.
Oh, absolutely.
PlayStation has stayed the market leader, and they've sold more PlayStations in 1 year than ever before. That's a business thing. That
is a excellent fucking point, BG. But you know what else I could say to that? They've also released the least amount of games in that time. They've had the least amount of showings in that time. They stopped doing shit like
That's not true. That's not
true. What's funny? You know what's funny? Let's go back real quick. I remember in the PS3,
they've released more games in the past 3 years than PlayStation 4 did in the first 3 years. That's a fact.
I remember when PlayStation used to do goodwill shit, right? I still got these pictures. I remember they used to randomly, here's $10 for your PSN wallet. Enjoy. 1 year for Christmas, they said, here's a $20 voucher, movie of your choice on us. Merry Christmas, right? They used to do goodwill gestures, BG. You remember that, brother? When was the last time they done anything for the consumer besides raise the price and give us subpar fucking games? Your retort?
PlayStation. Remember, PSN was free before, and it went from free to 50 to 60. That was under a previous CEO. You do remember that, right?
Well, it went from I believe old buddy was in charge by the time it them last 2 price hikes. No. Old buddy was in charge. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
no,
he
was.
Jim
Ryan was not. No,
he actually was.
Jim Ryan was not in charge of the last price hike.
I think it's went up 3 times in the past 10 years. Sean Layden was there for one of them, and Jim Ryan was there for the other 2. If I'm not mistaken, Sean
Layden was there for the majority of them. Jim Ryan was there for this most recent one. That's a fact.
That is actually not a fact.
Y'all want to hate this guy more than like for.
I definitely despise. I don't hate. Hate is a strong word, BG, brother. I'm not trying to get banned, but I strongly despise his tactics. That's all I'm saying, brother.
And it's irrational. It's y'all hate him irrationally for stuff that previous CEOs have done the same thing.
Okay,
that's my thing about it.
So follow-up question, right? You haven't been able to articulate a proper counter argument to anything I've said. So is it really irrational, or is it just it doesn't affect you? It's something you would like to say, correct?
No,
it doesn't affect you.
Jack. I've neutralized any criticism you've had. I've proven it's irrational and it doesn't make any sense. Your argument is that he sucked. Your argument is that he sucked. Apparently,
absolutely,
goods, right?
Absolutely. What they used to say, deliver the deliverables. Ain't that what they used to say? He hasn't delivered shit, BG.
I countered everything you said,
bro. He hasn't, BG. Can you name some things that Jim Ryan once again is personally responsible for signing off on that you have enjoyed, brother?
Jack.
Name. How about this? Name 4.
Jack.
He's been okay. How about this?
Jack.
He was he was there for 4 or 5 years. Name 4.
Jack.
Name 4 things. We got games on PC. That's 1. What else? 3 more.
Jack.
What else?
You just said. Hold on.
3 games. You ain't got 3 games.
Jack,
what
hold
else?
on, Jack. Jack. You just said, just like a few minutes ago, that PlayStation has not been delivering. You've gotten more games.
Brother,
games on PS5 than you did on PS4, and y'all love Sean Layden.
Brother, because Sean Layden is the one that signed off on them games. BG, you're not paying attention. BG, focus.
And how long did those games take?
Focus. Let's focus.
Y'all this is not a real conversation.
The games that you're the games that you're praising right now, brother, that's Sean Layden's work, brother.
Okay.
You can't give Jim Ryan that Sean Layden's work, brother.
But you still say the PS5 has been asked the last 3 years.
Because the people that were in place to make those calls, make them plays, they're not there anymore. And clearly it's showing because the news, bro,
How?
The news cycle has it's in the fucking gutter right now. Because the people
Jack, you're talking about a news cycle? What about the games?
Those games were already in place, BG. Are you okay?
Oh my God.
That edible is beating you. Hey, you went 12 rounds with that edible, my nigga, and you out for the count right now.
Okay,
what
Jack,
are you talking about, brother?
Remove Jack, real quick. Remove Jim Ryan from this conversation. You've said the PlayStation 5, whatever word you use, has been lackluster. How?
Brother. The people that left put those games in play. I can't give you credit for that, bro. What are you talking about, brother?
I said remove Jim Ryan. What does
this? Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
The game still released.
I'm gonna tell you what this is the equivalent of, right? This is the equivalent. If you stop hosting Weapon Wheel right now and you let Black Bond host, and for the rest of eternity, niggas be like, Black Bond, man, you did your fucking thing with that. Like the podcast don't change at all, right? Or it get worse. Black Bond, you did your fucking thing with that podcast, brother. Salute, man. Without you putting these black brothers together, man, we would never have no shit. You would be like, what the fuck, nigga? I did that. What the? That's my work. That's okay, the equivalent of what you're doing right now. You know that, right?
But Jack, I conceded that to you. My point is, let's take Weapon Wheel for example, right? Even if Black Bond tries to take credit for it, that doesn't change the fact that Weapon Wheel is still a great show. That's my point. You've been making it seem like PlayStation has been ass or something.
It's a great show, but not because of him. Is the point? You see,
that was separate from what I was arguing.
But you see. This is the problem. You want me to stand pat and be satisfied with a nigga that ain't did shit. Like I said, look, how about this? If these games of service start coming out and they just fucking head over heels, amazing, you like, damn, this shit kind of hard for real. I see the vision. Then maybe he was on to something. You see what I'm saying? We can't give him credit for that to these fucking games. The games that constantly getting delayed and Bungie, the guy that he spent down there $4 billion for to keep delaying these fucking games. Maybe when those games finally come out, I can say, oh wow, Jim Ryan Jack, he was really in the field for real.
Jack, here's the thing. I'm with you. I can be with you with the fact that you say I can't give him credit for what we haven't gotten yet. But you can't also say, oh, he's ass for something we haven't gotten yet either. That doesn't make any sense.
That's brother. You have been criticizing
when it's in development,
brother,
and this stuff. Come on, Jack. You know,
brother. We've been criticizing
in the chat who doesn't understand this is retarded too.
We've been criticizing Phil Spencer for a decade, because he ain't been bringing. And what they always say. See, this is the problem with what I got with the shit you've been saying recently, right? You reminded me,
Phil Spencer, nothing but trash has mainly came out in that decade.
That's hate. But listen, You are reminding me, bro. You reminded me of 2014 Xbox fans. You know, it's Xbox guys to this day that still talk about how Xbox had this. Xbox One had this amazing launch, and nobody paid it attention. Am I right or wrong?
No,
that's what this is. That's what this is, BG.
When Xbox fans were saying that, when they were saying all that stuff, they literally were like 8 years removed from any good game.
So we are literally
in the moment of great games during the past 3 years being released.
This is the problem.
It doesn't make any sense.
But this is my problem with what you're saying right now. This is a hypothetical, and I doubt this happens. But if PlayStation first party output doesn't improve within the next 2 or 3 years, and the games are subpar, lackluster, I know for a fact you would say, I don't know why y'all complaining. The first 3 years were amazing. We had Spider-Man 2. We had God of War Ragnarok. We had Spider-Man Miles Morales. Why are you guys complaining? They're cooking it up. Give them a chance, guys. Come on, guys.
Jack, this is where you're wrong. I keep bringing up the first 3 years of PlayStation because we're still in it. You niggas act like we are literally in 2025. We're still in the first 3 years.
Okay, let me ask you a question, BG. Let me ask you a question.
We've gotten great games. So no, I would not go into 2024.
Let me ask you a question, BG.
Oh, but in 2023, no, we're still in 2023. Like, are y'all slow?
Well, you still bringing up shit from 2020. But let me ask you a question, BG. You seen Futurama, right?
Bro, I have.
You've seen Futurama. You remember when they got them brain slugs? Like, it was like stuck on their head and they couldn't really think straight.
Sure.
I need you to go look in the mirror and see if one of them motherfuckers is attached to your cranium, brother. Because what the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
I know.
What are you talking about, brother?
Jack, facts are facts. Facts are facts. Even if you don't want to give him credit for the last 3 years, okay, cool. Let's take that route. Even if you don't want to give him credit for the last 3 years, it's still clear that he's took over from Sean Layden and still made the ship of PlayStation go in that same direction. They've stayed where they've been
by doing
and game releases. Because Jack, see, you make it seem like, okay, you could just piggybacking off somebody else is just that easy. Okay, what?
Absolutely.
Why wasn't the people at Xbox able to do it?
Nigga, I built my whole channel. I built my whole channel piggybacking off your subscribers. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm doing it right now. Fuck it. Yeah, you can do that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
If keeping up consistency from what somebody else did is so easy, how come we see all the time somebody picks it up and then fumbles it and then ruins everything? Does that happen?
PlayStation is objectively fumbling a lot of their initiatives right now. All the games that you're giving this man, well, let's run it down real quick. We've already been over this, but all the games that this man has greenlit haven't came out yet, and objectively again are struggling. I don't think that's necessarily not fumbling the ball, as it were. Now, if some of these games actually came out and were striving right now, you would have a hell of a point, Mr. HDR. But as it stands, I just don't think you know what the fuck you're talking about, brother.
You can't give me something actual, tangible, like hard evidence. Say PlayStation has fallen off or struggled here.
We'll revisit. But see, the thing about your arguments is they always work like vice versa. You see what I'm saying? You also can't give me any tangible games that this nigga put out because they don't exist, right? That's crazy, right?
But this is once again why I'm not saying he's great, but I'm also not saying he's awful. Like, y'all are extremists going in the oh, he was a horrible. How?
So what? I'm gonna ask you this: What in the Concord or Fair Games trailers? What really got you hyped? Was it the cyberpunk light up mask, the extraction shooter?
I have to see the game. I have to see the game.
Do you like extraction shooters?
It depends. I have to see the game. I mean, I did like some modes that Division had.
Okay, cool. Because I was asking, what did these trailers instill in you so much to where you have to, you feel like so? And we spoke about this on the podcast.
Gameplay.
I agree. So we spoke about this on the podcast recently. You yourself said you're not extremely confident in the next 2 to 3 years, correct? Because we just don't know. It's hard to be confident in something you just don't know, correct?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
Why?
But I don't know.
Okay, so why is it a problem that I'm not confident in nothing that man did while he was in? Because we don't know. We still don't know, brother.
Because Jack, you go to the extreme end of the spectrum. That's my thing with you.
I'm on the spectrum. That's hate. That's hate crime. I'm on the spectrum. You know that, right?
See, like I try to be like, okay, I don't understand why people can't just be down the middle with things, like moderate, right? Why can't it be?
I know. Hold on.
Okay, why can't it be? Listen, Jim Ryan wasn't the best with communication. PlayStation wasn't the best with communication under Jim Ryan. He could have been better with that, right? And some of the games that he apparently greenlit, we don't know about him yet. But to go as far as he was a horrible CEO, like that's emotion talking, and everybody knows y'all are that's emotion talking from y'all, bro.
BG, I've known you for over 10 years, brother. You have never been straight down the middle, black and white with nothing, brother. You just sat up here and said Phil Spencer ain't put out.
I call things.
You said Phil Spencer put out a majority of bullshit in the past. You not. No, brother. You don't call nothing down the middle, brother.
No, not from 2023. But after the Xbox 360 period, literally for 8 years outside of Forza, stuff was trash. The majority of stuff was trash. That's objectively true. That's objectively true.
I like some of their games and deals.
That during the Xbox One era,
you ain't like Cuphead?
Way more bad games under the Xbox umbrella than good. That's objectively
Cuphead, Ori and the Blind Forest. You got Ori, Sequel of the Wisp. You got Hi-Fi Rush. You got.
Listen.
You're not saying
there weren't good ones.
You're not saying there weren't. You're just saying the majority was dog shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's a fact.
Interesting. This is what I love about BG.
I just want y'all to be moderate, bro. Why,
I understand. Let me ask you a question. I just thought about something, right? You don't really give Xbox the credit for like the recent Bethesda games that came out because they were already making them games when they were acquired. You tend to not to get them full credit, correct?
Some of them. It depends on which one, yeah.
So you can see that clearly, but when we say that about PlayStation, you can't understand that.
I just conceded that.
Okay. Cool.
You don't gotta give Jim Ryan credit for that. I said that, but you also can't use you also can't use what we haven't seen against him either. That's my thing. Because I feel like we're going in circles, brother. I feel like we're going in circles right now. Sure, but because my point is, even though we haven't seen maybe what he specifically greenlit, you still had games, and a good amount of them, since 2020 and the PS5 launched.
Man. I love you to death, brother. It's clear you have some type of mental deficiency going on. That's going. It's a barrier. It's a barrier. It's a definitive barrier in this conversation. I'm slamming my head against the wall right now, brother. I don't know what to say.
But I think y'all go out your way. See, I don't care about Jim Ryan. This is not about Jim Ryan.
What is it about then? What's it about, brother?
It's about y'all being extremely dramatic and exaggerating everything. That's what it's about. Jim Ryan is suddenly like the worst CEO like ever, and he did a terrible job. Like, bro, you could give him you could say, oh, he was just average. Y'all be like, oh, he was garbage. Like that. Come on, bro.
I mean, if you compare him to Andrew House, Sean, like anybody else that worked, nigga's trash, sucks, garbage.
No,
Boo-boo.
See, that's
trash,
where I can't.
Garbage.
That's where I can't get jiggy with y'all. Because y'all, I feel like it's more emotion than it is based on any actual
I'm very emotional. What's crazy, BG, about the shit we do, bro? I'm emotional about games, man. I got a passion for gaming, man, and it's crazy that people don't like. See, now if I was crying every time a bullshit game got announced, oh my god, I'm gonna tell my grandma. Niggas will love that. They eat that shit up on the timeline, right? But when you emotional, passionate, but you got a little criticism behind it, niggas say, oh yeah, he needs to get a woman, he needs to get a job. Fuck's wrong with this guy? You're 40, Jack. Okay. What are you doing? But but if I was crying, they'll fuck with that. You see how that work, BG? Ain't this shit crazy?
So on the other end, right? If we're not giving Jim Ryan credit for these games, which I'm fine with, like I said, it doesn't matter either way to me. But under the next, so under the next CEO, how are y'all giving are y'all giving Jim Ryan credit for what happens in the next 4 years? Like, how much credit does he get? How many years does he get?
Well, this is how I view it, right? First of all, you got to get this new guy Grace, right? He's a new position. We got to see how he work out. Like I said, any games as a service that launches within the next handful of years, that's Jim Ryan's work, without a doubt.
Single player games. He's clearly greenlit some single player games too.
I mean, if we can prove that he greenlit, hey man, thumbs up. And where's Herman Holst in all this? I feel like Herman Holst needs to also be fired. What do you think about that, brother?
If it's a single player game that comes out in the next 2-3 years, those were clearly greenlit by Jim Ryan. Clearly,
one would assume, yes.
Okay, and Jack, your hate for Herman Holst is by far worse. Like, makes zero sense.
Nigga,
like,
fuck Herman Holst.
See, this is why I know it's emotional, because I can somewhat understand your irrational hate boner for Jim Ryan, but your hate for Herman Holst makes no sense.
Okay, I got one question, and
because
then
let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
All he does, literally all Herman Holst's job is to view games, say this sucks or this is good. Y'all go ahead.
All right.
Like, what?
So I got a question. I got a question. So when he played God of War, just an example, when he played God of War Ragnarok, did he notice that it has almost a fucking shot for shot? It was almost a remake, to be honest. It was almost a remake. It had the exact same opening as God of War 2018. Did he notice that? You don't think he told him to go back and can we divvy that up or change it up just a tad bit, boys? Can we? He didn't know. Oh, he played it and said this is. That is what they do. That is what they do.
No, it's not.
Because Shuhei Yoshida was on Kind of Funny Games, and he said, I played God of War 2018, and I told him they need to work on it because I didn't like how I was playing. And they went back, worked on it, and fixed the game.
That's different, Jack. You're talking
no. That's not
Shuhei said the game
different.
played badly. I listened to that interview. He said the game played badly. It was a quality issue. You're talking about a creative issue. That's completely different.
When you're the head of the studio, if you don't like the way somebody's doing something, you can voice that. You know that, right? You can't voice that.
Clearly he didn't have a problem with it, and that was their vision.
See, now this is my follow-up question.
His position is to check for quality, not like mainly creative stuff.
So, but my point is, you're able, when you own something and you're the head of something, you're free to create. See, I would have said, this is cool. I'm like what I'm seeing, but it's eerily similar. You got a stranger showing up at the house, boss fight outside, you come back in. So this is eerily similar to the last fucking game that I played in 2018. Okay. As a matter of fact, that game was supposed to come out in 2020. It got delayed 3 more years, and this is the best y'all could have. It's okay. And the traversals worse. It's a lot of things. This is the problem with PlayStation.
The traversals? Honestly, Jack, I feel like you're nitpicking now.
Absolutely, I'm nitpicking. But when you play these games, you know this shit, right? My thing is this with PlayStation Studios, right? I don't see an elevation. Maybe with Spider-Man 2, because it is looking phenomenal. I don't see an elevation that they should be having, right? When you at the top of your game, you breaking sales records. It's no reason I should play a sequel to the game and say, this is almost the exact same shit that if not a little worse. If not, it's either a little worse or a little better. It's not no leaps and bounds. I'm not seeing the elevation. And as a matter of fact, I'm seeing regression from the devs, if we're being honest. Some of the shit they've shown us that niggas is clamoring for, it's abysmal. Any other, bro, this is the only fucking medium where people will accept pure bullshit mediocrity. They showed a nigga in a spaceship eating a ham sandwich, and nigga said, I can't wait, 10 out of 10 showcase. What the fuck were you watching where they showed an extraction shooter with no gameplay. Niggas was running around in fucking purge mask and fucking Dalai Lama outfit. Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Fair games. What the fuck is a fair game, BG? What is that, brother?
First of all, let me address Blandrew real quick. Jim Ryan ruined Japanese, especially indie relationship. This is how, like, respectfully, Blandrew don't even know what he be talking about, because PlayStation completely abandoned indie development when Jim Ryan was not in charge. This is what I'm talking about when they start like stockpiling shit they hate Jim Ryan for shit that happened when he wasn't even in charge. This is what I'm talking about. Like, people just want, like, it's a cool thing to hate on Jim, which is cool. But I'm for the accuracy. You can't blame this man for stuff that happened when he wasn't in charge. PlayStation abandoned indies when they started to get their first party shit together during the PS4 era. Jim Ryan had nothing to do with that.
That first
nothing.
party shit together. You hear this?
Yeah, go nothing ahead. To do go with ahead. That. Mm-hmm. Now, what was it? What you said, Jack? I already forgot.
I don't. You talking so much bullshit. I don't even know, bro.
Like I don't like, what, like y'all just be spewing out nonsense that like just to like, oh, look what Jim did. Like, bro, Jim wasn't even there.
Oh, is Blandrew available? I would love for Blandrew to come. Blandrew, we're in the Weapon Wheel Podcast Discord, brother. If you could come in here and explain to BG. I've been trying to talk to BG, bro. I don't know if BG. I just don't know, man. We lost BG, to be honest, bro. This is not the BG that I know, brother. You might have got cloned, brother. I don't know. This is crazy.
There was a time and a place for indie games. Now they're less relevant. Yes, Blandrew.
Jim Ryan did say
he did say that, and you know where he continued that philosophy from the last guy.
And you know what else he said? He said, "Who wants to play old games? They're ugly. They're not fun to play." Then he made a subscription service where those games cost $160 a year to play. Ain't that crazy?
I don't see how that's.
But this is what I'm talking about. These are the fundamental flaws with his philosophy, right? You can't say these games. He pretty much, for lack of a better term, he said these games are dog shit. I don't see why anybody would want to play them. But if you do want to play them, this is the greatest value we have on the service, nigga. What? That makes no sense. It makes no sense, BG.
That's not that shocking because. Take what Phil Spencer says, for example. Phil Spencer says he doesn't like exclusives. Guess what Xbox has? Exclusives. Because business-wise, you might got to put them out there for people that want it.
But he's lying. He's lying. That's the point. They're all lying. That is the fucking whole point of all
I don't know if it's lying. I think you look at something that's from a business sense and you look at it like
So let me ask you a question, BG.
But for business.
When we gonna stop being businessmen and when we gonna put away the pocket protectors and calculators and become gamers again, brother? I don't give a fuck about their business, man.
I'm just telling you from their perspective why they do stuff like
How you know how he feel? How do you feel, nigga? Like, I'm talking to BG. How do you feel? Fuck them niggas. How you feel, brother?
About old games? I don't care.
About getting a dick up your ass with these fucking bum ass business practices.
I know.
Speak to him. BG, real quick.
You getting all in a tizzy over nothing. That's my thing. Like, what are we even on right now?
BG. What happened? I know Jack. Sorry, Jack. It was looking like BG woke up and saw the light a couple of days ago. The PlayStation.
I'm saying you saw that, right?
He was talking about the second party. Now he back doing tricks on the dick. What happened, BG? Bro, what happened, BG?
Why do y'all
got an excuse? At least Kofi got an excuse. You got no. You going off the strength. You want me for the strength, bro.
Hold on. Why do y'all call stating facts dick riding? I don't get that part. That's the part.
When you start stating facts, we won't call it that, brother. We just waiting.
Everything I've been saying is facts. Y'all just don't like it, so y'all call it. See, when I say a fact and y'all don't like it, y'all call it dick riding. Because that's all y'all got. That's a fact.
Tony, hear this? Tony, I know. Tony, okay, Tony, let me know if I'm bugging. If I'm bugging, I'm gonna fall back. Am I bugging, Tony?
This is what confuses me about y'all, right?
I don't know what
y'all talking about. Oh, I was talking that good stuff before, bro. That's stuff. That's the stuff I said last week. I've been consistent with it. I'm just consistent with saying that.
Real quick.
Under Jim Ryan's leadership, nigga. What are you talking about?
Hold on, Tony. Check this out, Tony. So, BG, I know you say you didn't read that tweet, but did you read a few of those replies, though, right? That was arguing with you?
Yeah, sure.
So the way those people were responding, you was calling them bozos and all that. You realize that's literally the exact same thing you're doing right now, right? The same shit you called bozo behavior a week ago is the same shit you're doing right now. You realize that?
I'm surprised BG ain't come over here and tell Jack move to cope. Come on, bro.
Cope. What did you say? Cope. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing because I'm not arguing against anything that's validated and proven. I'm not. First part, the argument in that comment section was that I was arguing first party studios is most important. We know that. That's a fact. What I'm stating right now with Jim Ryan is y'all are saying like he was this horrible, terrible CEO.
No, BG, don't do that. Don't do that. You minimizing it. You
support that.
You were saying first party counts, right? Because that nigga said PlayStation 5 was looking great with no PlayStation 5 games next year, nigga. That's what you was criticizing.
Okay. Sure.
No? Right? Sure. And who's the under?
And what's crazy, Tony? BG, do you realize
you're
that?
talking about the next year.
Yeah,
What about this
what's
year,
happening
nigga?
Next year?
PlayStation been fucking feeding off of third parties this year.
But that's the thing. I can tell you, PlayStation the last 3 years have been great, but next year is looking. I can do both. Y'all,
This year, no. This year is spooky.
No, but y'all act like only one can be true. That's my thing. I
BG.
can say both. Y'all act like things have to be terrible
so
or the best ever. When
but
things could be
no.
That's my
So
thing.
can you agree that this year is also spooky? We're waiting till October to get a game. Can you admit that's spooky, bro?
Sure. And what have I said in my videos? I said you can't have another year like this. That's unacceptable. I said that.
So
Like have another year like this next year.
Okay,
so Tony, we making it somewhere. Okay, so you're agreeing that this year is lackluster, subpar from a first party standpoint, correct?
I've always said.
Okay,
I've said that
okay,
all
cool,
year.
cool.
All
So
year I've said that.
We're in agreement. So let's get this on wax. If next year we see a similar output, you gonna have some issues, correct?
Yes, I've said that in my videos.
So-
I said
so-
you get
Hold up.
because
I got
and
another
I
question.
I don't watch your
just
shit.
to
I don't watch your
specify-
shit, nigga. I don't watch your. Go ahead.
Just to specify, I said you get one down year because just like PS4 and even PS3, they had a down year, right? So you don't get another one of these. You get one. If a next year is like this, is an issue.
Okay,
I
BG.
said that.
I got a question for you. I got another question for you, BG. I got another question for BG real quick. Okay. So people are like, oh, they don't want to announce things too early. It's going to be a Fallout 4 situation. Do you really think they're going to announce Ghost of Tsushima 2 is dropping in 6 months? Or you think it's going to be another 1-2 years, bro?
I don't know. But when it gets here,
my God.
I don't know. No, listen, I don't know.
So you think
right?
they're going to release these? You think when they announce these new PlayStation games, they coming in 6 months?
Listen, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, when it gets here, I'm calling them out for it, right? But right now, I am in 3 years where they put out really good games. So when the 4th year gets here and they don't put out
Any great games?
this year was a little bit spooky.
Any great games?
Because this year was I consider them great games.
Did you
So
enjoy
when
Last of Us Day yesterday, BG?
What does that have to do with games, Tony? You're
Nigga, what? All right.
Hold it down.
He said, "What last? What they got to do with games? What the fuck are you talking about?
they've-
It's literally about a game, nigga.
No, Jack. They've never announced anything good on Last of Us Day. What are you talking about?
No, I take that. Well, they did announce that they weren't gonna have factions
What?
too in
What?
Last of Us. So yeah, you know.
They have never announced anything noteworthy on Last of Us Day. That is my point.
That nigga said, "Why you
All
mentioning
you
Last of Us? We talking about video games right now."
Morons in the chat.
Hey,
All the dumb
Blandrew,
morons in the chat. I'm talking about game releases, and they have released several good games.
Hey,
They've
Blandrew,
never
can't-
done it
Blandrew,
on
talk to
Last
this
of Us
dude,
Day,
bro.
so I've never expected it.
Blandrew, please talk to this man, bro.
So when the 4th year,
Hold on, you
gets
low,
here-
Blandrew, you low.
So when the 4th year gets here and they don't release something, yes, that's when I have a lot of criticism.
We've been waiting 4 or 5 years now for factions too. That's crazy. How you feel, BG? How you feeling about that?
Sure. I feel the same way you do about factions too. But to pretend and ignore all the other games that were released in the 3 years, that's the part I don't understand what y'all do.
All the
How
other
much longer
games.
now, Jack?
You sound buttery, brother.
No, but I just got off work, my last day there before I transferred to the new place, and I
Congratulations,
saw
brother.
that Jim Ryan quit PlayStation, and that was like the best gift I could receive on my last day. Beautiful.
Landry,
Yes,
the
sir.
games
Yes,
you know
sir.
you're never getting those again. It doesn't matter. It could be Jim Ryan. It could be
No,
Jack
that's
could
not
become
true.
CEO. You're not getting the games that
I
you
would
want.
I would have for sure gotten those games under Sean Layden because the older PlayStation.
No, you wouldn't have.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
you wouldn't have.
They had a philosophy where they said we can make these type of quirky Japanese games like Gravity Rush, like Hot Shots, because games like Horizon, games like God of War, The Last of Us will more than make up for them. These are quoted things that they've said in the
Okay.
past. But then the
Jack,
second Jim Ryan got
That's
into
facts.
office, his
That's
motto
not true.
was, yes,
No,
they
that
did.
he did. They did say that.
Okay,
They did say
the
that.
game
I
that you're
promise
the
you
game
they
that you're
said that.
talking about, Blandrew. The type of game that you're talking about. What was the last one you got? When?
As far as what?
The game the little quirky games that you're talking about, right? That PlayStation. When's the last time you got one?
Probably Astrobot. I mean, I don't know.
Concrete Genie, the studio shut down.
And they're still going to be. They're probably making another Astrobot game, but I'm talking about.
Well, they shut down. They shut down the studio. And
before that, probably 2017, 2018. Concrete Genie, Gravity Rush 2, Everybody's Golf, and that was.
See, but Blandrew is right though.
And that was the beauty of those games, and that's why this year seems so dead for PlayStation. Those were the small titles that would, fill in the gaps until you got your little Spider-Mans, you got your The Last of Us's and the God of Wars. It was those smaller AA titles that did so much work for PlayStation. But he was like, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna shut down each and every last one of these studios and make our focus
big budget AAA. Yep.
PlayStation started to abandon those before Jim Ryan. They started abandoning indies and those little quirky games before
what are you talking
Jim
about?
Ryan.
Hold on, whoa. The PlayStation 4 was the indie console. It wasn't the Wii U or the Xbox One.
It was the indie console up until like 2014.
No, it was the indie console throughout its entire.
Concrete Genie came out in 2019. Wasn't nobody? No, he was better to be sure.
No, trust me. They were indies were staying away from the Wii U outside of like Shantae and the Pirate's Curse and like a handful of indie games. Xbox, they really didn't give them the time of day after the 360. It was PlayStation. PlayStation PC was the place for indie games. It wasn't until the Switch where they switched and made that switch over to the Nintendo Switch and the PC.
Yep.
So you think a new guy gonna come in and suddenly like be pro indie? It's gonna be the same.
We can hope. One could hope.
Whatever ends up happening, I just hope that the person in charge has a respect for the legacy of PlayStation. Jim Ryan from the very beginning was like, why would anybody want backwards compatibility? Look at these games, ew. Why would anybody want to play Gran Turismo?
That's a fact though, bro. There's proven numbers out there that a very low percentage of people play old games and use backwards
compatibility. So why did they make that a selling point? Why did they make that a selling point of their new initiative?
What do y'all want? Like,
why did they make that a selling point of their new initiative then?
If the Nintendo Switch
put it in
didn't have backwards compatibility, would people complain? Keep it real.
Would people complain if the Switch 2 didn't have backwards compatibility?
Yes.
Sure.
Now, and I also want you to imagine a world where a Nintendo CEO came out here and was like, you guys actually want to play these Super Nintendo, GameCube, and
the Nintendo fan base
games?
is very different from the PlayStation fan base. The Nintendo fan base loves retro stuff and loves... PlayStation fans are not like that.
Blandrew, you know what I think?
I mean, all your games are remakes. Go ahead, Jack.
Whatever they do, man.
Nintendo makes more remakes and remasters than anybody else.
This interim guy, I haven't seen him, but based on the name, I think he might be an Asian male. So I think they definitely should focus more on the. You know what's crazy? They went to TGS. Don't they have isn't PlayStation pretty popular? They went to Tokyo Game Show and didn't do a show. They didn't have no games to display. They was talking about, well, they funded the indie, but what the fuck? So now
that's where they showcased Persona 5.
Crazy, right?
I used to stay up till like 2 and 3 in the morning to watch these little Tokyo.
I did too, brother.
I used to look forward to that more than E3 because that was my event. That and the PlayStation Experience back in the day. Those were my shows. It wasn't really so much their E3 presentations.
Man, I miss E3, bro. You know what? E3 kept, even though people try to act like they too cool for school, they ain't like E3.
Yeah,
E3, E3 kept a lot of these niggas honest if we being real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They was beholden to have something to show at certain dates at certain times. Since E3 been gone, bro, the gaming industry has been in shambles. Okay, let's just be real about life.
I told him this would happen.
I ain't seen BG. I ain't had BG screaming a Watch Mojo video since Jim Ryan.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say
facts.
Watch Mojo.
Facts.
Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy. There hasn't been an E3. I haven't been to E3 since then. So.
Hey, Jack, you want to know what's crazy? I don't even like God of War 2018, as you know. It's not my bag, but the way they brought that game in at E3 2018, where they had the girl beatboxing, boom, I was just like, oh my god, they're really bringing this in,
bro. You remember how fucking hyped that was, bro? I told y'all, bro, E3 2016, bro. I damn near shed a tear watching that shit, bro. I was like, it's no way PlayStation got all these fucking first party games coming out and they all look amazing, bro. This is what I'm saying though, Bledger. You bring up a great point, right? Let's just go back to E3 2016, right? God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn. They showed Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Spider-Man 2018, Crash Bandicoot. Bro, all this was at one show, and none of them games was out yet. What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Now we at Fair Games and Concord. What happened within that time frame?
All new shit. Now you know what we getting? Horizon. That same game remade. Horizon Zero Dawn remade. Come on, bro.
Not only that, but
shit crazy.
Jim Ryan to me just.
I think y'all are twisting a lot of this stuff.
BG, and hold on, BG asking what's wrong with Helmet House, bro. He releasing 4 Horizon games. Come on, bro.
That's all of that is stuff. All of that stuff is a lot of speculation.
Yeah, rumors and speculation.
We don't know that for a fact.
That ain't.
We don't know.
All the rumors of speculation been true though. All the rumors of speculation been true though.
Bro, we got gameplay of this shit. You seen gameplay of the multiplayer game that looks like Fortnite.
Sure, the multiplayer game. Okay.
But yeah,
what's the problem?
I was against Jim Ryan just because he seemed anti-PlayStation from the very beginning. And if you look at it, he's essentially been trying to turn the PlayStation into the Xbox. He's been following Phil Spencer's playbook. Like you play by play, it's literally just
what?
Okay.
Y'all are y'all see. This is what y'all are literally complaining that PlayStation is giving you stuff that PlayStation fans shown they've wanted. That's literally what y'all doing.
So PlayStation,
I hope you realize that.
Movies and TV, bro. We know about more movies, TV shows, and accessories than games, bro.
I'm talking about Blandrew was talking about the games, right? He's talking about the games in terms of the type of games they've given you.
I'm
okay,
talking about the brand in general.
The branding, the putting the shit on PC, all that, bro. All the console covers here, girl, a new controller. They've been going peripheral crazy, bro.
PlayStation.
Hey, Jack,
PlayStation.
Remember when they crucified Phil Spencer for saying multiplayer games are the future and single player games aren't sustainable? Now they want a more heavy multiplayer future on the PlayStation.
You can't make Blandrew. You can't make this type of shit up, bro. You can't,
bro. See, this is what I get. See, when y'all get to being dishonest like this, come on, bro.
What? Nothing, bro.
Bro. There's a difference between Phil Spencer saying nobody cares about single player games and
not what he said. Not what he said.
We're going to hold. Blandrew, what did Phil Spencer say? That nobody essentially nobody cares about single player games, right?
You putting sauce on it? Go ahead. You putting sauce on it? Go ahead.
There's a difference between what Phil Spencer said and PlayStation saying we're going to do both. This is what I keep saying. Y'all are dramatic and y'all exaggerate everything.
Well, they are going to.
Said we're doing both.
Well.
They are going to do
both as well, but we know there's a clear, focus more on
Blandrew. We got to watch it.
The budget is bigger. That's
what I'm saying. So Blandrew, we got them. Yeah. Games as a Service has over half of their revenue going forward is going to be on Games as a Service. So are they doing both? There's clearly an emphasis on one over the other, is it not?
You're going to get both. Like,
but I don't like the ratio. I don't like the ratio, brother. Do you?
And that's a cost. That's a cost thing. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get less like single player games than before. That just means the cost is different among each game.
Oh, I agree.
The split is 45 to 55, by the way, BG.
Yeah, Sean Layden Ben told us, the game development for those are going to be taking way longer, which again is why you should have prioritized having more AA studios instead of shutting all them down and making these droughts feel insane.
See, I agree with having more AA. That's something that I've said. I agree with having more AA studios. But
go ahead and criticize Jim. Go ahead, BG. We'll wait.
I have. See, this is what I don't like about this conversation. Because y'all don't hear none of the stuff.
No, I hear you.
Opposite side. I have criticized Jim Ryan, but I've also said that I think y'all exaggerate. Okay, all right. I have several videos criticizing Jim Ryan.
Bro, you got a bib on right now with Jim Ryan's dried up excrement on that shit.
People could tell you. I criticize Jim Ryan all the time in my videos. I'm just not on the boat where y'all make it seem like he's the worst CEO of all. Like it's the same thing people did with EA back 10 years ago when people were like, "Oh, EA is the worst company."
So okay, let me ask you this.
Can we just be in the middle sometimes?
Let me ask you this:
either the worst or the best.
Let me ask you this. What is it about Jim Ryan specifically that got you? You don't do this for nobody else. You just said Phil Spencer been putting out bullshit. You want Media Molecule to close down anytime they do a tweet. What is it about this? Is it his forehead? Is it his dirty teeth? What is it about the fucking sweater vest? The fact that he don't know how to hold it, the fucking pock marks in his skin. What is it? The shitty bangs he got. What is it about this man that got you feeling like this, brother?
Feeling like what? All I'm doing is saying y'all are exaggerating things. See, y'all are trying to make it seem, once again, like I think he is the best CEO and he's like God save. That's not what I'm saying. That's never what I've said. My criticism has been y'all go to the opposite end and exaggerate things to the extreme. That is all my
But
point is.
you exaggerate everything. Okay, so how about this, Blandrew, Tony? You know we be peeping shit. I need y'all to start bookmarking these tweets where BG going off the deep end for no reason, man. We gonna revisit this. So yeah, play it cool on the timeline, BG. We gonna be watching you, brother. We gonna get you. We gonna get you.
All I want you to do is like
be blocked by BG by the end of it all.
I just want y'all to be like a little bit more like centered and accurate. Like he don't got to be the best CEO. I get that, and I don't think he's the best. But y'all making it seem like he's the worst, most disastrous thing.
Who is worse than him though? Who is worse than him? That you would think?
I don't think any of them of the recent ones were bad. I think they're all good.
Okay, so you're delusional. Cool.
Are you only really satisfied because of what a third party has been able to provide for you?
No.
Are you sure?
Because Blandrew, I've literally said on here, the last 3 years of PlayStation first party is better than what they gave us with PS4. And so if you happy with what you got in the first 3 years of PS4, you can't complain about PS5. That's the way I view it.
Okay. People are saying Phil Harrison in the chat. I might actually agree with that. Phil Harrison is fucking horrible, bro. Everything he touches, that shit die, bro.
Phil Spencer is objectively worse. Like,
I don't know. I can't agree. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
See now y'all.
I can't jump on the. I can't do that.
Nigga. I would love a Game Pass. I would love a Game Pass alternative on PlayStation. That was bro.
No, Jack.
I would. Absolutely.
We're talking about the whole time. Look at Phil Spencer's whole career as far as from the time he's been in charge. You're going to tell me.
This is the problem. This is the problem.
Wait, BG. I will say Phil Spencer has a much harder, road ahead of him just because of the fan base he has to deal with.
Not even that, Blandrew. You got to look at if we're talking about caliber of developers and lineage, bro. Look at what Phil Spencer working with. Look what fucking Jim Ryan at a fucking steakhouse bistro right now, and Phil Spencer at Little Caesars, nigga. It's a clear cut difference of the fucking talent and IPs they got to work with. Come on now, we're not gonna do that. What are you talking about?
So based on decision making that we know that Phil Spencer was on the hook for, you telling me that you would still pick Phil Spencer over this dude who just
Bethesda's a better purchase than Bungie. Bethesda's a better purchase than Bungie.
It's not a fair comparison because you have to understand where Phil started from. It was like the Xbox was on its way
out.
I'm
finna hop off the porch.
PlayStation is going to forever be up unless they do something incredibly stupid.
I'm about to hop off the porch right now. Y'all not going. This probably not going to be a popular sentiment. If the roles were reversed, I probably wouldn't have a problem with Phil Spencer. Because first of all, Phil Spencer, even though he do that kumbaya nice guy act, bro, he cutthroat, he ruthless, he go out and he makes shit happen. He makes shit happen. Even though,
my God,
bro, he does, bro.
Y'all suddenly champion Phil Spencer, like
no, I don't really
because of a few isolated good things he's done.
A lot of great things he's done, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Phil Spencer is taking PlayStation strong suit and making it his weakness. Even though all this shit a meme, he went to Japan. Phil Spencer has made it to where Phil Spencer has made it to where. Look, just listen to what I'm saying, right? I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of scenarios. Who's in a better situation, right? A PlayStation fan who liked the MLB, an Xbox fan who liked the MLB. Listen to what I'm saying. A PlayStation fan that like Persona, an Xbox fan that like Persona. All shit's synonymous with PlayStation, mind you. A PlayStation fan that want to play Lies of P, and Xbox fans that want to play Lies of P. Guess what? Everything I just named, you can play for free on your, quote unquote for free, with a minimal subscription.
Fan that likes Yakuza, PlayStation fan.
Exactly. Everything.
I want to remind
No, we're not skipping. We're not skipping this. Everything that used to be a PlayStation strong suit argument point, like JRPG, a lot of that shit is going to Xbox for free. Come on, BG.
Okay, sure.
You see this shit, bro.
Okay, sure. Jack, the stuff you're talking about mainly has to do with like stuff that's like mainly third party, that's not under PlayStation's control. Phil Spencer, stuff he's had under his control over the last, I don't know how long he's been in charge. Like the majority of them, not the majority.
No, it's horribly ran. Absolutely.
A lot of them have been the biggest fucking disasters.
I agree. I agree with that.
This is the man you talking about right now.
But
You
the
know what
problem,
Spencer also did that I appreciate.
Recency bias.
You could put that on Aaron Greenberg. I don't know. You could put that on Aaron Greenberg, maybe.
I see. I'm not arguing.
Same way he was defending Harmon. Same way he was defending Harmon. Say he in charge of quality. Wouldn't Aaron be in charge of quality over there, BG?
No, he's marketing.
Yeah, I think he only over marketing or some shit. What'd you say,
who's the studio guy?
That's Booty. That's Booty.
No, I was saying
that's
something
Booty.
that's-
Why is that not Booty fault then?
Something that Xbox did that I appreciate that I wish PlayStation would get back to is they're now trying to revive the AA games on their scene. So they got the Hi-Fi Rushes of the world, they got the Psychonauts, they got all these type of games that are coming out for the Xbox while they wait for their next major release.
And they've been mainly they're still been fumbling when it comes to like a lot of AAA. But.
See, this is the problem. What you saying, OBG? Even if, and I agree with you, Phil Spencer for a large portion of his tenure has his management skills are fucking horrible. But like I said, the same way you try to get people, you have to give him credit for making. When you take someone's strengths, their biggest strengths, and make them weaknesses, I feel like that's beautiful. A beautiful business tactic, first of all. And a lot of shit PlayStation fans used to hang their hat on, they can't even say that shit no more. They can't say we got all the mainline Persona games, ain't nobody else got them. They can't say we get all the Yakuza games, ain't nobody else got them. A timed exclusive. They can't say none of that shit. We got MLB to show y'all ain't. They can't say none of that no more.
They can't even say they
no
got their
more.
own games. Holy.
They can't even say they played MLB The Show for free. A game they make. Come on, brother. What we doing?
Jack. Okay, Jack. Let me ask you one simple question. Are you taking Xbox's first party games or PlayStation first party games?
We already talked about this. PlayStation got
Nintendo.
PlayStation got way more IPs, way more of a lineage, bro. Now are they great? Are they great because of that, or in spite of the shit, old buddy, you trying to dick suck? Which one is it? Cause you could probably put anybody in that fucking in that. Nah. What?
Jim Ryan, you said in spite. He's done nothing to harm that.
He hasn't done anything to improve it, nigga.
Oh, okay, cool. He's done nothing to harm it. What?
Okay, all right. Well, we going in circles. Anybody got anything else they want to say to BG? Man, he's clearly delusional. Everybody,
he took over from Jim Ryan from Sean Layden, where PlayStation is at the top. He's kept it at the top for 4 or 5 years since then. So
okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Not free. They talking about Game Pass. I know Game Pass costs an amount of money a month. Are y'all happy? But they do call it free, just like PlayStation Plus games. They call them free games. Okay, y'all good? Y'all cool with that? Okay.
It's actually $7 a month, Jack.
Yeah, $7.99 plus applicable tax depending on the state you live in, Jack. Well, it's not fucking free, brother. I get it, guys. You're fucking nerds. It's cool. Man.
Y'all got it.
Would you like to prop up Nintendo while I'm here, Jack? Just to...
Hey, man, Nintendo doing they fucking... You know what's crazy about Nintendo and all this shit? Back when Sony and Xbox was going crazy with each other, Nintendo said, we gonna let them two big sharks fight it out in the red ocean, you know what I mean? They gonna devour each other eventually. We gonna stay in this...
Ocean strategy.
Yeah, red ocean strategy. And he said, we're gonna stay in the blue ocean, you know what I mean? We gonna keep it cool. Matter of fact, Nintendo's a great secondary console if you want to get that. But what they've done now, it's got to the point... like I said, within the next 10 to 15 years, the only console is going to be a Nintendo, right? Sony and Microsoft are going to be third-party publishers and developers.
This is once again, Jack gets very.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
You are.
Cool. At this point, I know we get a PS6. At this point, do you think we get a PS7?
Like Jack, I know. I realize you were really starting to go off the handle,
bro.
What you said on the last episode? You said that because Nintendo is making a stronger console, that like developers would suddenly stop putting games on PlayStation.
Yeah. You know what? You know why?
That's not happening, Jack. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay. So why wasn't Bravely Default on PlayStation?
That had nothing to do with power.
Why was Octopath Traveler not on PlayStation?
That had nothing to... Jack, you said...
Why was Live Alive not on PlayStation at launch?
You said it had to do... You said it was about power. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
Nintendo having a more powerful console will have no... will have no influence on a game going to PlayStation or not.
Look, this is what I'm going to say. If you go back in the history of gaming, which we already talked about, I got 2 points. The only reason PlayStation exists to begin with, and the only reason games like Final Fantasy got synonymous with PlayStation was because of power and Nintendo being
and the CD. Sure.
Nintendo didn't want to use a CD drive. They linked up with Sony to make an attachment for the Super Nintendo or whatever Nintendo was coming out. A CD drive. I'm giving everybody history. A CD drive. So originally Nintendo and Sony were partners to make a CD drive for games like Final Fantasy to be on Nintendo. But Nintendo turned their backs on Sony last minute, teamed up with somebody else. I forgot who it was, Panasonic or somebody. So that's why the PlayStation literally exists because Nintendo did not want to partner with them after they agreed to doing it. And games like Final Fantasy went to PlayStation because of the power. It's literally, bro.
Jack, that was 25 years ago.
But what I'm saying is the reason they working with PlayStation at all is because of Nintendo. So if Nintendo. So if Nintendo had a fucking reasonably powered system, them same niggas that left, they would go right the fuck back because that's who they want to work with to begin with, brother. What are you not understanding about that?
25 years ago. What are you talking about? Go back.
See, this is the problem.
All they would do.
Japanese people hold grudges, bro. Japanese people hold grudges and they remember shit, bro.
I'll say this though: Square Enix has been like gone from Nintendo for like quite a long time. The Nintendo Switch is like when they really came back, and it's at the point where it's like you can tell that they kind of favor Nintendo more than they do PlayStation or Xbox.
Talk to him, Blanchard.
No, what I'm telling Jack is, for example, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, would that go to the next Switch? Yes, I believe that absolutely it would. Are they suddenly going to stop putting Final Fantasy games on PlayStation?
What I'm saying, and I didn't even notice it till I was listening to Chris Righteous and like Genki and all them in the Twitter space. I thought PlayStation always had a deal with like Persona games being exclusive. Those games are on there those are default platform exclusives because one, Xbox does not have a foothold in Japan or Asian territories at all, so it would make no business logical sense to put them on there. And the Switch is too weak to run most of those games. So my point is, if you got to remember also, Nintendo is more popular right now in Asia than PlayStation's, right? So so we gonna talk about business, right? So if you're in an Asian market and the most popular system is finally strong enough to run your most popular games, a company you was already in bed with 20 or so years ago, why wouldn't you default back to them?
Jack, do you think what you just said made sense?
Yes.
So you think Nintendo and Square are about to make moves based on a situation that happened 20. What are you talking about?
No. You're not understanding. See, you trying to you being ignorant. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, the only reason Square Enix is not buddy fucking hand in hand with Nintendo is because originally they went with weaker hardware, which forced them to leave, and they still make very demanding games. Correct? If Nintendo ever wanted to make a fucking a real console that could run some of this shit, you would have to be, and even if it's not completely exclusive, if you don't think they get 6-month exclusivity deals, a year exclusivity deal, bro, the only reason
they do that right now, like they siphon the sales for games like No More Heroes 3, Live Alive, and then they let the scraps go over to PlayStation or Xbox. So,
bro, the only reason, matter of fact, you can look at this as the exact opposite, BG. The only reason PlayStation is getting these deals is the exact opposite of what I just said. Duh! Do you not see that, bro?
Let me explain.
Literally the only reason. The only reason, bro.
Let me explain the flaw in what you're saying. Nintendo is going to have a more powerful console. No doubt about that. You know what it's still going to be? Weaker than the PlayStation and the Xbox.
And that's our point, dickhead.
So you think Square is about to after
BG.
developing. So hold on, wait.
He's not listening. He's not listening.
No, y'all are not thinking logically. Listen, I agree with you that some of these games are going to also go to Nintendo. They are not about to remove them from PlayStation.
Okay. I think I can say this in a way you'll understand it. This is a hypothetical. This is not going to happen, I'm sure. What I'm saying is, if they made a system on par or comparable to Sony's current console, they would start putting games, not even if it's completely exclusive, they could diversify. They would start putting games. They would have 6-month exclusivity, a year exclusive. The same type of exclusive deals you're seeing right now with the PlayStation. The only reason they exist like that is because Xbox is irrelevant in Japan and Asia, and the Switch is too weak. So if you alleviate the one issue they got with the Switch, which is being too weak, which is the one issue they had with it originally, games would go back to being on Nintendo, probably primarily. I don't know how you don't see that.
Wii tablets. There's always something holding back Nintendo.
How are you not seeing that, bro?
That especially is not going to happen, especially with this new CEO. It's still not going to happen.
I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying Bledrew, am I talking crazy? Like, am I?
It makes perfect sense to me, Jack. I don't know what's hard to register.
Okay, but you're talking about like 3 levels of hypothetical. Because one.
But I'm saying I just said it wasn't gonna happen. I just said it wasn't gonna happen.
Okay, this new Nintendo console is not gonna be on par with the PS5 or Xbox.
That's why I'm saying that's why it is the way it is right now. I'm not disagreeing with you.
And why PlayStation is the default console is what he said.
Exactly. You got to think, bro. Sure. PlayStation has never been Square Enix. PlayStation is only Square Enix choice right now because they had to default to it, bro. If there was other options available, which there were originally, when they had other options, what did they do? They went with the other option. Now that they only got one option, they going with that one option. You see how they go? You see how they work?
Yeah, even with like Super Smash Brothers, like a lot of that DLC was Square Enix characters. People were so mad that there was so much.
Dragon Quest a Square Enix game? Ain't Dragon Quest a Square Enix game?
There's a Dragon Quest exclusive coming out this year, and there was one last year as well for the Switch.
Ain't Dragon Quest 8 exclusive too, or whatever number that was? 11? What was it?
For the 3DS, it was.
But even still,
what's like funny about all this is like
Triangle Strategy, Harvestella, Dragon Quest Treasures, Chocobo Racing, and this is all within like a year too. It was just,
all these games came out of the year. Ain't none of this. How long it take this shit to come to PlayStation? Is any of this shit on PlayStation?
Jack, you've gone down such a rabbit hole that you're creating problems that don't even exist. That's my thing. What are we even talking about?
So wait a minute. One of PlayStation's biggest selling points was that it was the home of JRPGs and the Japanese. What are you talking about?
They used to say the PlayStation was great because it was the home of variety. We have everything that you want over here.
It only does everything. It was the home of JRPGs. Now you cannot say, you can't say
it's still getting a whole lot of those JRPGs.
Yeah, but guess what? Persona 3 is coming to Game Pass day one. On PlayStation, it's a full $70.
Jack, that has
That's
a separate argument. That's a separate argument.
It's not though.
It is.
You can't say, bro.
A competitor's like subscription service. Bro, the games are still going to PlayStation.
Bro, that's like me saying I'm gonna stream all the NFL games in my Discord, $15.99, and then you come out and say I'm streaming them too, but I'm just letting anybody who wants to come. Where do you think people gonna go, BG? Which one is a better selling point, BG?
What does that have to do with
which one is a better selling point?
Jack, that has nothing.
Which one is a better selling point? I'm just asking a question. Which one's if I say, hey, I'm doing this, but you got to pay a entry fee, and I say, hey, man, I got the exact same thing. Hey, bro, come get it, bro. Exactly. Cool. Which one's a better selling point?
Of course, Game Pass, but this has that has nothing to do with the original argument.
But irregardless of that, take the Game Pass out of it. What I'm saying is that used to be a strength. You can't say shit like we the home of Persona, we the home of this, we the home. No, you're not. You're not. Because I get it over here at a better deal. You see what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making. That is the point. Now, if PlayStation,
people are still not going to migrate over there, so.
But this is my point. If PlayStation was truly adding value proposition like they say they is, that we're paying extra price for, which PlayStation got hacked like yesterday, by the way, they're probably going to steal my fucking credit card information, which I hope they do, so I can clash action lawsuit they bitch ass. But if Jimbo was so great, why didn't he have the foresight to say, hey, We're synonymous with Yakuza. We're synonymous with this. Why don't we go over there to Japan, where our headquarters used to be located, and try to make deals with these people? Why he didn't have that foresight, BG?
I don't understand why this matters.
BG. Did you not hear?
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm
That's it.
saying.
I'm
right?
done.
No,
I'm done.
Listen,
go ahead.
listen to
Go
what
ahead.
I'm
Go
saying.
ahead. I'm done. Go ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay. Because this is the same. This is, to me, this is the opposite side of like when a game that's exclusive goes to another platform and people get mad about it. I'm like, who cares? Are you still getting the game? Okay, cool. So why does it matter if I don't see why it matters if Yakuza is going like to Xbox or not? Who cares?
Why does it? What? So you asking me why did it matter that I had to pay $76?
Are you? I can understand if Yakuza stopped being on PlayStation and started to be on Xbox. I would absolutely understand why you would be upset. But if it's still on PlayStation, I don't see why it matters.
For the Series X and completely left out the PS5 or something like that with Yakuza.
Okay,
I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Seriously, how does Yakuza going to the Xbox affect you?
It's not it's let's use a word from Persona. It's the optics, okay, BG? Let's say the PlayStation gamers built up Persona to be what it is now. They built up Yakuza, and to get these new experiences, they would roughly pay $300 for all the games coming out, right? Xbox guys would only have to pay $10 a month to have access to everything. You don't think PlayStation fans deserve a little something for getting these franchises to where they are now?
No. You think you're owed something for that? That's insane.
That's Jim Ryan's job.
No. You're not owed something because you've supported it in the past. That's like that PC terrorist like thinking in my opinion. Oh, I supported this. I supported I don't know, Battlefield, all the way in the past. I'm entitled. No, you don't deserve nothing.
So
we deserve less. Okay, cool. That's
how PlayStation gamers deserve MLB.
You're not getting less. You're getting less. You're getting the same thing you always got.
Yeah, why
happy with before?
We're playing a first party developed game for full price, and they get to play it for the price subscription of game. But that don't seem fair to me.
That's the game. That's the price you always paid, and you were happy to do it.
You don't see an issue there though, BG?
No, I don't. I don't care.
Okay,
bro.
That's all you had to say. Okay,
bro.
Cool.
Hold on.
Cool.
I buy games for full price that are on Game Pass. I get sent Game Pass subscriptions for free, and I buy them. I don't care if it's on anything else. How does that affect me?
Well, I don't
understand that.
You deserve less. That's it.
I don't think I'm owed anything. I don't think I'm entitled to anything. To me, it doesn't matter what's in Game Pass or what's given to somebody else.
You deserve less. Have you ever redeemed a PlayStation? Have you ever redeemed a PlayStation Plus game?
Hardly.
Why don't you just buy them?
I have no problem with that. Sometimes I would. Like I said, I could probably count on, bro. There's been maybe 2 PlayStation games that PlayStation Plus games I've redeemed. 2 ever.
You deserve less, BG.
And played them.
BG, you deserve less. That's all I got to say.
I do not compare what's on Game Pass with what I buy, bro. That's never been a factor to me.
All right, well, that's what's up, man. I'm glad we had this conversation. I feel like this was a constructive conversation.
If you were a physical gamer, I could understand, but you're digital only, so I don't know why being Game Pass would be such a big deal to you. Yeah, this is the thing too, Blandrew. People are like, oh, you don't get to keep the games you're renting the game. How many people join a subscription service like Game Pass or PS Plus and actually let their membership lapse? I've had PS Plus consistently since 2012. It has never lapsed. I've always renewed my membership. So why is that a problem? Games I got on PS Plus in 2012, I still have access to them games every single day of my fucking life since then. Stop the cap, if you truly want to go back to those games, by that point, the game would probably be like $10, $15. Just go pick it up that way.
Or you know what else crazy? Or you could resubscribe for the $7 or $9 they're asking for. Wow! Wow! Crazy, right? Wow!
I really want to play Persona 5 again, but I got to pay $7. What is Microsoft thinking?
But if you're on PlayStation, hey brother, what them up for about 60, 70? Fuck.
I'm really surprised. I genuinely did not know that y'all cared that y'all have to pay and people at Xbox to get it. Like I really didn't.
No. What I'm saying is I don't like being treated like a lesser consumer. Is that a problem?
I think you're doing what you always did.
When I see somebody presented with, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, right? So when Rocket League launched, it was a console exclusive to PlayStation, right? And they came out with all these DLC packs I would buy, support, get them. A couple of years later, it launched on Xbox, and it might even came to Game Pass. I don't remember, but every single paid DLC that was out until then that I paid for, a la carte or whatever, they came free of charge. And I felt the type way about that. I've been sitting up here paying, you've been nickel and diming me for fucking 2-3 years, and them niggas get that shit absolutely free. I felt the type way about that.
And you know what's funny about it, especially about people in the chat are like astounded at the prospect of paying like full price for games. Y'all are only that way because Game Pass was introduced. Only in the existence of something else to compare it to, y'all are upset about it. Because before, y'all didn't have this reaction to paying this price for the same exact games. But they put Game Pass next. It's like when you have something to compare. Absolutely. Oh, so it's not the actual price price or product you're upset about. It's that you think something that else looks better.
So let me ask you, BG,
What
instead of watching
Oh.
shows on like Netflix and Hulu, do you seek out the DVDs or Blu-rays individually and buy them that way, or do you just stream everything?
No, I stream everything. That's not the same as gaming. I don't have a VCR. I don't have a...
You have a Blu-ray, a VCR. You have a Blu-ray.
No, I don't. I don't have no
your
Blu-ray.
PS5 and your Xbox.
Yeah, and Blandrew, here's the thing. Here's why that's a bad comparison. I'm a gamer. I'm not like a movie enthusiast or a TV enthusiast. I'm a gamer.
This is fucking crazy, bro.
So that's why I don't want to be in a subscription service for games. I prefer to buy them. TV and movies, that's all casual stuff for me. I don't really care about. But I'm an actual gamer. So it's not the same for me.
Are you though?
I am.
At this point, I don't even know, bro. I'm so sad with BG, bro. It's not the BG. This is not the. It's not the BG the community grew up watching, bro.
Jack? Man, the good times with BG.
I was always the same guy. I'm sorry.
You know what you're becoming, BG? You're becoming Paris. You're becoming Paris with a hairline, brother. That's what you are.
What's crazy is like
you are Paris with a hairline, nigga. That's what you are.
Thing.
And without the muscle
here's
mask.
the thing. Here's
Facts.
the thing, right? Y'all making it seem like I changed. No, y'all are mad at me because I've stayed the same. Y'all have changed.
Hey, Paris with a hairline. You got any closing arguments? Good brother?
I've been consistent since. Y'all have changed y'all like thoughts and ideals and all that. I've been the same.
Hey Jack, there was another YouTuber that likes to constantly go against the grain. You remember him?
I'm
Which one's
I'm not going.
Hey man, people hate what they most similar to, man. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
You know how that.
I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. I don't know what
We don't love you, nigga.
I've stayed the same though. Like,
But
I don't know.
you know what?
How
But
y'all can say I've changed.
Blandrew, let me ask you a question though, right? In 10 to 15 years, is staying the same a good thing, or is it better to evolve and mature? Which one we doing?
It depends.
they told me it was horrible for Nintendo to stay the same way.
Now, see, if I acted the exact same way I did at 18, I'd probably be in prison somewhere, man. Doing muscle listens. Like, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
you don't
if
want
you look back on your past self and you cringe and you just, you're ashamed, that's a good thing. You're
So BG acting the same way he did when he had on them big ass fucking stupid ass Zelda hats. You still act like that, BG. Is that a good thing, brother?
You ever like flash back to yourself in like middle school or high school and be like, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that, man.
But what if who you were before was just a fabulous, great individual? Like,
so you delusional and you refuse to mature. That's some fucked up shit, BG. That's a nasty combination right there. You know that, right?
And you still didn't go to the gym after 15 years.
That's hate.
That's a nasty combination, dog. Yay, man. I ain't got no.
Wearing stretched out, wrinkled V-necks and
hold on, Blandrew.
That's dangerous.
Easy, Blandrew. Listen, we seen that one picture of you with that mustache, and we ain't seen one since. I need you to fall back.
I was looking crazy in that picture. But
yeah, you was.
Yeah.
You talking about though? See how I evolved.
So before you slander me, we gonna need you to get back on camera, okay?
Next year.
Blandrew's a pretty nigga, man. Low key.
Thank you, Jack.
Oh, now
you're looking good out there, good brother.
Thank you, my brother. Hey, I love when my fellow brothers build me up, man. Thank you, brother. And you doing your thing as well. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
BG, you got anything nice to say? BG, anything?
Yeah, life is great. Can't complain.
Nigga, fuck you.
You mad as hell. I'm
Is
just
that
here
it,
farming.
man?
I'm just here farming on this Liza P, man. Just doing what I do.
You a goddamn loser farming on. You a goddamn loser farming on that game.
For $9, but here you did spend it for.
Yeah. I got no reason to get in the subscription service. I'm gonna do the same thing I always did. Bought games. Why am I
Bought games?
Why am I being shamed for staying consistent and doing what I always did and buying games? That's crazy to me. I'm being shamed for this.
Right.
Look at this loser buying games. What he always done his whole life.
Remember when he used to attack Nintendo for their prices, Jack? Remember that?
Ooh.
And I used to say Nintendo priced their games the way they did to keep their value.
No, Blandrew, you're full of it.
Nah, you remember those days, Jack?
No,
yes,
we shame
Nintendo
Nintendo.
doesn't lower their prices because they know their value.
Yeah. Tell the truth, exactly. No.
Oh.
A game being $60 at launch is very different from a game being $60 10 years after it releases. Blandrew,
you buying the game for $60 at launch anyway, so you might as well buy for 10 years later.
10 years? No, you sound crazy.
BG and Blandrew, I got this super chat from like an hour ago. I want y'all opinion on this because this is funny. This is part of the problem, in my opinion. Forget Me Not says, hope y'all give Jim Ryan all the credit for the next 3 years of PlayStation. Wolverine, Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, Death Stranding 2, all his games. Now, can anybody in the chat or anybody in this Discord with me see the problem with this super chat right here? I see a problem, clear problem with this fucking super chat. Can y'all see it, good brothers?
We don't know when those games are coming out.
Well, that's one of them. Let's see here. Let's see. He says Wolverine. Okay, we good on that. Stellar Blade is not a first-party game. As a matter of fact, it was a multi-plat until Sony money had it the funding. Rise of the Ronin is not a first-party game. Sony has no ownership in that. Death Stranding 2. I don't even know what's going on with that. Death Stranding is on fucking PC Game Pass right now. So, you name one true exclusive, brother, and you want me to give a man credit for one true. Okay, do Phil Spencer still get credit for Money Hadn't Fallout 4 and fucking Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider? Do he still get? We still giving them props for that? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They don't even give him credit for Starfield. They were like, yeah, that was supposed to come to PlayStation, but then you took it away. So
this man said give credit for 3 years and name one true exclusive, brother. If you don't log the fuck off right now, please. Thank you for the money, nigga. Let's see here.
Yeah. So can we?
What's up? Who is
the
that?
agreement
that Who the fuck was that?
Yeah. That's me.
So can we come to the agreement that?
Wait. There's something wrong with your audio. The stream can only hear you and Blandrew talking. For some reason, whenever BG talks, it's like this gurgling noise. Like
yeah, that sounds about right.
So,
Hilarious. Niggas hate that I'm right. This is
hey,
hate.
No, that was hey BG. Come on, BG. That was heat, bro. Come on, BG. That was heat.
Oh
bro.
Man, BG tells the truth. We hate him.
That was heat, BG. Come on, man. You got to give him that one, bro. The timing on that was crazy.
Listen. I see. I'm not mad about it, right? Because what do I always say? People criticize me now, but BG always ends up being right. 3, 4, 5 years down the line, always end up being right. Never fails. And then people be like, you know what?
Right about Jim Ryan.
BG was right
when the whole internet was against me.
You know what's funny? And I got to give Blandrew his flowers because Blandrew called out a lot of this shit. And me and BG, I feel like both of us are like, Blandrew, shut the fuck up. You a Nintendo fan. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Everything Blandrew said, bro, ended up happening, dog. I can't keep.
With what?
Thank you, Jack.
He said Jim Ryan was a fuck nigga, and lo and behold,
I don't agree.
We ain't got to go. We ain't got to go over.
He wasn't right.
I don't.
Yeah, we don't, because I don't agree with none of that.
We know you know, like we said, you haven't matured. That's all, brother.
I have, and I just know the difference between saying something is horrible at the end of the spectrum and saying something is just down the middle. Okay,
that's what's up, man.
I'm sorry. I'm able to do that. I apologize.
Yeah, all knowing BG, everybody. You know what else BG does that pisses me the fuck off? And I didn't notice this until Xbox Unity said it, right? No, BG will hop out with an outlandish fucking statement, right? But he always prefaces it. He clean it up before he even say it. He'll say some shit like, I can't say it's true or false, but Jim Ryan's the greatest fucking executive Sony's ever had. And then when it come out that he wasn't the greatest executive, he's like, well, if you rewind the tape, you notice I said it could be true or false. Like, I didn't necessarily. He always fucking doing this shit, bro.
These open-ended statements.
Every time, even with Immortals of Avium, right? He was capping hard for that game. But what he put some sauce on, he was like, It could be good, it could be bad, but it looked fucking fire. You're tripping. And then when the game was bad, well, like Sandy, that game couldn't.
Well, I like that they're doing hand signs.
He's always fucking do this.
Oh, this is hilarious. So y'all are essentially mad at me for being accurate in how I describe things. That's literally what y'all are mad about.
You put in loopholes. You put in loopholes.
It's not loopholes.
Really
I'm being specific in how I feel, and y'all hate that. You'll say something is the best thing ever or the worst thing ever.
No, you will say something very specific, but then you will say, well, it could happen, it couldn't happen. I'm just saying. And then you will say this crazy ass shit, and whether it's right or wrong, you can go back and say, well, I did say it might not be like that. So,
yeah, and then the crazy part is, Jack, he'll argue with us, and then he'll go back to that. Like, you and I, it was you and me for Immortals versus on Avium or whatever. We said that game looked horrible when they showed it, but Tick and BG were like, no, this game looks pretty cool.
Exactly.
Then we said it looked trash, and BG was on the defense for that game, so...
And then the game came out to like a 60-something on Metacritic. He was like, well, I didn't say it was going to be great. Nigga, you fucking defended the game for 40 fucking minutes on the podcast.
Yeah, I said the gameplay looks good and everything else will probably be trash, and that's exactly what it was. The gameplay was
probably be trash. See, there you go. He can't help himself, y'all.
I said everything else would be. Why are y'all mad that I'm very specific and accurate with my things I say? Like,
you Mr. Fantastic. Ain't that the nigga with the long arms, Mr. Fantastic? That's you, bro. That's it.
Yes, it is. What? Y'all hate me for being specific. Listen, bro. I was taught, never just to be accurate in the things you say and don't embellish everything. And y'all hate me for that, bro. Why do y'all hate me, man?
Okay, remember what he's saying. Don't embellish anything. I want y'all to remember what he's saying now. All right, Chad, I'm gonna clip this.
I don't embellish things. I try to be accurate with the things I say.
Cool.
And exactly how I feel. Sometimes I may not think something is like the best thing.
No,
ever,
see, you got to take good. No. You got to take that out your vernacular, brother. You doing it right now. You literally doing what I just said you do right. Sometimes I think it's good. Sometimes I don't think it's good. You doing it right now, BG. You can't help yourself, bro.
There's levels. Okay. See,
fuck is you dark nigga? What are you talking about?
Because for y'all, there's only two levels: trash or the best thing ever. For me, there's multiple levels, and I use them. Why you hate me for that, man? I ain't doing nothing to you. Why you hate me, man?
I can't stand this nigga, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, this nigga's on some shit, bro.
Why they hate me for using, I was taught in school to use qualifying words, and like just to be descriptive. Why they hate me for that?
You going crazy with
what I was taught.
You going crazy, bro. That's insane, bro. Y'all here, man.
I'm just doing what I was taught, man. Using special words and adjectives and qualifiers and all that good stuff, man.
You definitely was taught some special shit in school. I can see that. Definitely.
Oh, man.
You was definitely taught some special shit in school, brother. I know.
You see how dudes get how mad they get when they can't like just get you in a corner. When they can't corner you, man, they get mad. Like, I'm sorry. I'm elusive. I'm sorry.
If you say so,
you're a loser.
Elusive.
Hey, two things can be right, Blandrew. Two things can be right.
Blandrew, stop playing. When you putting out Nintendo on Weapon Wheel, man? Come on, stop playing, bro.
No, sir. I'm not letting.
All right, Blandrew, let's talk business. Like real talk. We gotta talk business. Like, look. Check this out, right? Check this out. You have a good product. I'm giving you your product and your compliments, right? And you're a very you're a very compelling person and personality. People like you. People like you, right? And
allegedly, I'm not entirely sure with that, but continue.
I like Isle Nintendo, and you're very intelligent when it comes to the product of Nintendo. You know what you're talking about, and you have a channel. It is. This is not a shot. Of course, it's smaller than my channel. I've been doing it way longer, so you could get more views if you put it on mine. More eyes, more attention. I'll even pay you. I said this. I'll pay you. So what's up, man? I mean, what are you losing here, brother?
One,
there's
I
no
don't
loss.
know why. We know that Weapon Wheel is anti-Nintendo. We know this to be true. I don't know why you would even want to push for something like that on your channel.
That's actually not true, Blandrew.
Have you seen the Weapon Wheel comment section?
But they love
I feel like they anti-Weapon Wheel at this point, Blandrew. I ain't gonna even hold you, dog.
but they hold on, Blandrew. Hold on. They like listening to you. See, a lot. There are some who may be anti-Nintendo, but they're not even anti-Nintendo. They may be pro PlayStation or pro Xbox, but they're not anti-Nintendo. There's a difference. They would definitely watch. Trust me, Blanche. They would definitely watch. I know that for a fact. So I'm just saying.
I can maybe give you an episode and see how it goes, and then I'll make my judgment
there we go.
from there.
A what episode?
I said I could probably get you a episode and then see how it goes from there.
Yeah, let's do a pilot.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
That's another thing, though. Respectfully, I don't know if I would want to be associated with your channel just because you guys talk insane week after week. I'm gonna be trying to have people like Reggie on there, people like people in the gaming industry, and then they're gonna tune into the Weapon Wheel podcast and see you guys calling people.
Hey man, I cleaned up my language, man.
It could be
see
like
the last episode, man. I cleaned it up, bro.
And it's like a silo. So just because you're on Weapon Wheel don't mean you're gonna be associated with Weapon Wheel. You
just got to keep your content clean. You just got to keep your content clean.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be different things. They're not gonna like judge you for what we say on another video. You know what I'm saying? It's a good idea, Blandrew. I'm telling you, you should make this move. I would make this move if I was you.
I'll talk it over to my co-host again.
Just think about all the views. I'm gonna pay you.
Your co-host, right, ain't he?
How much did Planet Xbox grow after you put it on Weapon Wheel?
I mean, it ranges. I mean, there's been episodes that get 10K, 7, 5
decent views, 2K.
It ranges from episode to episode.
Damn.
And I like I said, I'd be paying smooth. So you know what I'm saying,
I'm still waiting on BG to pay me. This shit
acquire
crazy.
You?
What'd you say?
Would you ever let BG acquire you?
If I had an extra podcast, I think see, I kind of see the vision, man. It's kind of like a Black Last Stand media situation. I mean,
I'm a good
work,
manager.
Man.
I'm a good manager, bro. Y'all gotta give that.
It could work, Blandrew. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm trying to get the movie guys on the Weapon Wheel Network. You know what I mean? We trying to diversify a little bit. We trying to do a PlayStation not doing, and they have variety. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
So just think it over, because I don't know what you making, but I assure you gonna make more over it. Come to death row, okay?
Well, I wouldn't use that terminology. I don't know if I would.
Telling me on that, BG.
Yeah, I don't know if you should do that one, brother. I don't
be dangling me over a rooftop or something upside down by my legs.
Trust me, man. You gonna like it over here.
Hey, man.
I'll think on it.
All right, man. Is that it, bro? We good, bro? Hey, low key, this like a whole pot. Hey, we shouldn't do the Weapon Wheel this Sunday, brother.
Well, we got to.
Nigga, fuck you. What'd you say?
But we probably gonna start a little bit late, like 6:30. But we ended at 8:30, no matter what.
6:30. So what's that? That's 5:30 my time. All right,
early.
Yeah, we gonna start at 6:30.
All right. Well, let me know, man. I don't want to show up at the right time, then y'all ain't there, bro.
Yeah, because I got to do something real quick.
You going to another baby shower?
Something like that.
The meatballs hitting like that, brother? Yes, sir. Fire.
You need to be ashamed of yourself, BG.
What?
Men don't go to baby showers. We've been.
That is cap. You trolling?
Oh man.
No, I even brought this up to coworkers. They're like, "Why would a man go to a baby shower? That's a
see." But
I definitely seen men at baby showers, bro.
That's what I'm. Okay, so it seems to be a regional thing, right? Because like I asked the Discord, I was like, "Am I tripping?" And everybody in the Discord said they've been to baby showers.
The Discord also is they like doing revisionist history, so you can't really take them too serious.
And also, I do think it's a regional thing, because like New York baby showers are not like baby, like like when you Google baby.
Yeah, y'all be shooting dice and shit, right? Yeah,
it's not like that. A New York baby shower is literally just like a barbecue and a party.
It's like a kickback, bro. You just had a nigga just having a baby in that motherfucker. That's all.
It's not women dressed up.
That's what a baby shower is. Then that's kind of but that's what you would do at like a gender reveal. That's not a baby shower.
No, but that's how our baby showers are. It's literally food, barbecue, like kickback. Like that's how we do it.
So you treat a baby shower more like a bachelorette party or some shit without the strippers. Like that's what you saying, Blandrew? Like a girls' night situation. That's what you doing?
Yeah, like we got him these little booties. He's gonna be so cute.
Yeah,
that's what a baby shower is.
No, that's not a baby shower in New York. You talking about like women dressed up in pink and they're all dainty and they're like, no, it's a party. It's a party here.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like a party, a celebration of life, bro. You know what I mean? Like, well, not a funeral, but Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it's different.
I don't know, man. I don't see nothing wrong with going to, and they have free food, man. I don't know how you can knock a man for getting free food, Blanchard. Let's be real about this.
Food be good, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. You can't turn that down, can you? I can't. Shit. What time is it, bro? BG, it's past your bedtime, bro. Let me need you to get the fuck out of here, brother.
All right, man.
Going to the gym in the morning tomorrow, Jack?
I am planning on hitting the gym again tomorrow, man. Hey, Blandrew, I knocked that workout today, man. I was just thinking about roasting Jim Ryan when I got home, bro. I started sweating more than I usually do. I was fucking drenched in that motherfucker.
You had another 5 miles in you on that treadmill?
Ooh, 5 miles, Jesus. That's
When Jack say he hit in the gym, he literally just walk up to the building and kick it.
See, that's how you BG. I'm gonna let Bond roast you next time he see you, nigga, about the beer belly, nigga. I'm gonna join in on that shit.
F Bond. Screw that guy.
The one thing we can agree on. We love to see it.
You didn't want Bond in your house?
Oh shit.
Keep it real. It's just us tonight in the chat.
Listen, respectfully, Bond is a great guy. I love him to death. Do I want him in my house? Absolutely not.
What the fuck? Damn. Okay.
But Bond, I think Bond knows that.
No, I don't think he knows that.
So if he would have pulled up to the crib, you wouldn't have let him in, bro?
No, I'm definitely gonna let him in. Am I gonna be happy about it? No. But Bond knows he's annoying. I think Bond is okay with the fact that he's annoying. So who wants to invite somebody annoying to their house? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're gonna give an example of the shit Bond be doing that's funny though, right? All right, so y'all know Alex, a member of the podcast. He in the Twitter DMs. So Alex's name on Twitter been prenup dick for ever since I known him, right? That's been his name on Twitter, bro. He been in the web with him for years. However long he been on the podcast, bro. So Bond see his name yesterday. He's like, Alex, change your name, man. Change your fucking name right now, Alex. If that comes up on my Apple Watch, it says dick, I'll boot your ass out of here, right? So we talking about some business shit. We converse and whatnot. This nigga Bond block Alex on Twitter and kick him out the fucking the DMs, bro.
He was talking like he was doing a presentation and it was just popping up on the desktop or something on the PowerPoint.
Bond is unhinged for that because he's literally talking about a watch like he can't turn the watch off for 5 seconds.
Yeah, he was like, I can't have dick popping up at the office, man. You guys are crazy. Hey, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Bond is unhinged, bro. Unhinged.
That shit funny.
Would you?
And then on top of the shit he be saying during workout, I was like, you be talking crazy in here, bro.
Would you invite me over, BG?
Yeah, you cool, Blander.
Okay, cool.
Like Bond just has, just certain annoying habits,
little quirks.
Yeah, Bond, shut up, dog.
Hey, that's my guy, though, man. That's my guy, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy too. We accept him for how he is.
Hey, man. There's nothing wrong with having a homie with an extra chromie, ain't that right, guys? Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
We ain't got no choice but to, hang out with him next reunion.
Hey, Jack, you ever think to yourself man, I wonder if there's something wrong with me. I'm just undiagnosed. You ever have those thoughts?
Oh, every day, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. me too. I wonder what I got.
I don't know. Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know, dog. I can't tell you, brother. I think that's a common thought with a lot of people, though. If you think you just perfectly normal, bro, I'd say probably 95% of the population, it's got something, you know what I'm saying? There's something going on with you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope it's something cool I got.
Like what, superpowers? Cool. Listen, you got bit by something recently? What you talking about?
I don't know, like mega ADHD or something.
Mega.
Nigga, that don't sound helpful in the least bit, brother. How would that benefit you, brother? What the fuck?
I realize that be all over the place with my life.
No, but it's kind of cool now. They make it a cool thing to have something wrong with you because they have a cool word for it. They call it neurodivergent. So it sounds fire to them.
What's your neurodivergent, BG?
Depression is a thing too that people like to cling on for bonus points, I guess you could say.
Jesus, this is getting depressing, bro. BG, what's your neurodivergent? You displayed a few tonight. Any you want to admit to, brother?
A false reality or something?
Oh, he definitely living in an opposite world out this bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. He gonna put a shoe on his head tomorrow. This nigga is definitely everything BG think is reverse. Nigga, he gonna be brushing his ass with a toothbrush. Hey, BG crazy the motherfucker.
So amulets, a little more HP amulet or temporarily increases physical damage upon successful attack. You ain't got that one yet, I bet, Jack. You ain't got that.
I do not. I would use the second one, brother. That HP amulet is fucking trash, bro.
It's only 8%. I didn't do the math, but it doesn't seem like a lot.
When you equip it, it show you how much health you getting more. It's not worth it, bro.
All right.
Now this motherfucker talking about Liza P. Let me get the fuck up out of here, chat. Hold on, let me read these last few donations before we get.
You were talking about like some type of illness or something like. Which would you rather have? Come to find out, you're talking about Liza P.
Yes, sir. Fire. Got a few more donations to read before we get out of here, man. John the Don say shout out to that Jim Ryan pack. It's hitting very nice and got me high stepping. Hey, giddy up, my brother. D Torba 1 said BG in her capping for White Daddy. Y'all see it, man. Blandrew said Jim Ryan ruined Japanese and especially indie relationships. Put games on PC, closed down AA PlayStation Studios. Clearly hates the legacy of PlayStation. Raises PS Plus prices. And stayed lying. That's his legacy.
That weren't doing anything.
Hey, glad you spent for that comment, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Appreciate it, Jack.
LMC Fig say, Jack, I agree with 90% of what you're saying, but you don't think multiplayer was a weak point for Sony? I feel like that's the one good thing Jimbo did. Multiplayer is definitely a weak point. Absolutely. The young John donated and said, Jack cooking. You see it, bro. And D Torber finally says, imagine sacking groceries and seeing dick on your watch. Bond is insane. Hell no. Y'all boy stupid, bro. But all right, though, man. I think that's it, bro. We all, we had our debates, man. Fun conversation. We going to do it all again on Sunday, bro. I'm not getting triggered on Sunday, though. That's what they don't know.
I'm not doing it on Sunday. I'm tired. I'm gonna let y'all got it. I'm gonna let y'all have it. I ain't doing it.
BG don't realize I'm not getting triggered on Sunday. I feel like I'm
not either. I'm gonna just ask y'all how y'all feel about it, and I'm be like, you know what? Okay.
One of us is getting triggered. Facts.
No. I refuse.
Okay. We gonna see. Hold on, Blandrew. You coming to Sunday, bro?
We both say we refuse and end up being.
If it was an hour earlier, but I start at 5 p.m. to 3:30 in the morning, so I won't be.
Yeah, you got to do the train and shit or something like that.
Yeah,
damn.
2 weeks.
All right.
And so I'll be back the 3rd week of October. I thought it would be November, but training is over after week 2.
All right. Well, I look forward to your reappearance on the podcast, good brother. All right, Chad. I think I'm about to get up out of here.
Hopefully, I can release my video. What's going on with PlayStation and the future? If I decide to commit to it.
Hold on, you already made it, or are you making it?
It's in progress right now.
Oh, the streets need that, brother. I'm looking forward to that, man. That's gonna be a good one.
It's one of those things where it's like I'm not truly deep into the nectar of PlayStation, so I don't know if people would even want me to talk about it like that. But...
I'm gonna need you to switch up the way you discuss things. But yeah, I do want to see that. I don't know if I would deep into the nectar. Like, is this an OnlyFans? Like, is this paid content? What are you saying, brother?
It's going to be an amazing video.
Is it going to be oozing charm?
The type of content I make, Jack, it's going to be everlasting, like the everlasting summer of gaming that is the Nintendo Switch.
Yes, sir. Hey,
let me know when you're ready to sign the contract, Blandrew. We here, man.
I'll think about it.
All right.
Clean up your attitude on the podcast, and I may.
I love Nintendo. I've been praising Nintendo the whole time. What you mean, brother?
That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. Telling people to go Etika themselves, calling people.
That was Bond. I think I stopped reading the comment section, bro. When I read the comment section, bro, I can't help myself, bro. My intrusive thoughts be winning, bro. That's why I got to stop reading the comment section, bro. And I'm good after that. That's all.
But doesn't it just feel great to be right in the end? After all. Like after all is said and done, all the hate comments that you get at the end of the day, you're still right.
You see it, right? I ain't gonna do too much gloating, man. You see it though.
Yeah. But you'll never get that Jack was right comment. That's the unfortunate part about it. Which is what I greatly appreciate about people like you in Puerto Rock. At the end of the day, you guys will acknowledge the people that were right in the end when you were against them.
Oh, absolutely. You, speaking of that, before we get out of here, Blandrew, you smell that, bro?
That Jim Ryan pack?
Hey, that shit stank. I'm taking that shit to the dome. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And we out,
There's
y'all.
There's a crying BG next to me.
Yeah, mix that shit with them BG tears in a bong. You going crazy, dude.
Oh, man. It'll be funny if the next dude like literally runs PlayStation into the ground. Oh man, big BG was right moment.
Hey man, they just follow their trajectory at that point. But I digress.
Oh no, they wouldn't be. Cap.
But I digress. All right, chat.